Well, hello there. Long time no see. Ready for some Yankee baseball? 5-8 New York Yankees. The last place New York Yankees. Let's give it up for the last place Yankees. Let's go. Playing the Tampa Bay Rays. Last 16 games, Tampa Bay has won 13 of them. Tyler Glass now going for the Rays today. Tyler Glass now has a 0.46 ERA, 29 Ks. Owns the Yankees. Should be a nice day for us. Let's see if this team figures it out at some point and figures out to play small ball, stops trying to jack everything out of the park. It'd be nice. Lucas, what's up, man? Jared Williams, MH. Appreciate you guys being here. Killa City, Johnny Gonzalez, Josh Latore. Did we lose yet? It's nothing we're behind, Josh, if that makes sense. Mike Z, what's up? KP, Waterfly, Meet Tar Handler, Lady Last Jedi. What's going on? Zach Kostov, Johnny Gonzalez, Taylor Ed. Yo, we got Taylor and we got Taylor and we got Jedi in the house. It's like an old school Yankee stream. That's how it's been. Taylor, happy belated birthday to you, my lady. Obviously, April 7th was Taylor's birthday. I don't know if I said that the last time I saw you, but if I didn't, happy belated birthday, because I know that Taylor and my son have the same birthday, as does my man Exhorter. I don't know if he's in the chat, but if he is, he was also April 7th. A lot of greatness on April 7th, as you can see. Steel Maiden, Nate Williams, what's going on? Kalen Dragon, the Wicked 50 Cal, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. 10 or 11 Ks in like 6 innings. Bobby Lashley, big Bobby Lashley's in the house. Shout out to him. Nicola, what's going on? You thought it said 10-0 for a second? It might say 10-0 in a second. Yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully not. Doormat, what's going on? Yeah, the Yankee fans down. I understand. By the way, I had a lot of fun with that podcast this morning. So hopefully, we can get that thing to grow. We get more people in there. But that was a lot of fun. One thing I'm definitely thinking about for that, like I said, I'll be, we're going to see how that podcast goes in the morning. And if it gets, bigger, if we start to get 300 or 400 people in there, where it gets a little bit bigger. I mean, we had like 150 today, which is pretty, considering that was my first show and it's a Saturday morning, that's pretty good. But if it gets to a point where it's like 300 or 400 in there consistently, obviously, like I said, I'm going to take some time to take questions at the end of it. But what I was thinking about, like at the end, depending on if it gets a little bit bigger, is the last 15 minutes, like having a guest come on for the last 15 minutes where they could just come on and talk with me for the last 15 minutes or so. So I'm trying to figure out a way to decide who would be doing that, but maybe something like that. And then if it got big enough, maybe next year we look for a co-host or something. But I'd like to do that, like I said, every Saturday if possible. Definitely a lot of Saturdays. Obviously during the off season, not so much. I'm not going to be doing Yankee podcasts in January and February. Maybe once spring training starts, we get back to it. But I'm obviously, December, we're not going to be doing Yankee baseball in the middle of football season. That wouldn't make any sense. So probably, World Series will be the end of that for the season, and then we'll go forward. Rocco Vilas, Tim Z Cracks. What's going on, guys? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. I hate analytics, Steel Maiden. I hate them, brother. I can't stand analytics ruining the game of baseball. Yeah, absolutely, Nate. That's exactly what they need to do. They need to draw. They need to get on base and put pressure on the pitcher. That's exactly what they need to do. Painting by Juan, what's going on? Tampa Bay Rays fan. It's funny. The Yankees are 2-1 against the Orioles. They're 3-7 against everybody else. Tampa Bay is 3-1 against the Yankees. They're 3-7 against everybody else. It's weird how that works, isn't it? MH, what's up? Dentonators. Speaking of OGs, Dentonators in the house. What the hell is going on? The booty man is back. What's up, man? Somebody said, nice to see your beautiful face after the pod this week. Yes, thank you, Kalen. I appreciate that. That's just funny. People are like, how come why aren't you showing your face? What are you eating? No, it's just, like I said, that's going to be like a radio podcast. That's kind of what I want that show to be. Just like a 1-hour radio show. That's why I was like, someone said, are you hiding? I'm like, what are you talking about? I show my face all the damn time. What the hell am I hiding? I got 1,200 videos of me. But yes, I'm hiding today. All days. I was like, yeah, you know what? Maybe I ought to hide. I don't know. J-Dog, what's going on? Yeah, team ain't good. Bavith, what's going on? Chance to I'm going to stream the Yankees. Strongly considering it, Bavith. Strongly considering it today. And I just did the lineups. So there ain't no late scratches. So we don't have Gio out because of a COVID shot and then moving 4 players around and moving the lineup all over. Our boy Aaron Hicks is hitting third today. All ones 60 of them, whatever he's hit. That guy's such trash. I hate Aaron Hicks. I may hate Aaron Hicks as much as I hate Gary Sanchez. As a fact. I may dislike Aaron Hicks as much as I dislike Gary Sanchez. Ghost of Ernie Staunton, thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. Brilly. He says maybe this will give the Yankees good luck. Oh, God, I hope so. We need all the luck we can get, my man. All the luck we can get. But I appreciate the super chat, Mr. Staunton. Thank you so much. Much appreciated, my man. Hopefully we have a lot of luck today. We're going to need it. Hicks at 3, not a good sight. No, MH, it's a terrible sight. I don't know why the hell they hit him third. I don't understand. Hit 6 last night. There's Paul O'Neill. Paul O'Neill like 58. I'd rather him hit third than Aaron Hicks right now. Right now, I'd rather Paul O'Neill in the lineup. Lake Nona, what's going on, man? Let's go. Tim Timma, Killer City. Yes, to see all you guys. Thank you for being here. Hey, Dentoner, you don't need to apologize, brother. Life happens, man. I say that all the time. Life happens, my man. Life is way more important than what I do here. So get your school done, get all that stuff. That's what it's all about, man. You know, life is way more important than what I do on YouTube. So you don't ever need to apologize, man. Cheese Whiz, what's going on? Why is our best hitter? I say it all the time. I think Gio should hit second. LeMahieu should hit third. And I think Gardner should lead off. That's really what I would do. Gardner should lead off. Gio second. I would hit DJ third. Yeah. Gardner, Gio, DJ. And then I would go Stanton, Torres, Judge. And then probably a Higashioka. I wouldn't even have Sanchez in the lineup. I would have Higashioka hitting 7th. And then I'd hit Hicks at the bottom of the order. I would hit Hicks 9th. They always say your 9th place hitter is kind of like a second leadoff hitter. So Hicks does take some pitches, and he does walk a little bit, and he can run. So I bat him 9th. He's a 170 hitter. I hit him 9th. Bubba Gum, thanks so much for the super sticker. Little fist bump. Hopefully the Yankees can fist bump some out of the park today because that's the only way that they score. I appreciate that, my man. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated. Bubba Gump. Andre, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream, guys and girls. Saturday afternoon. Typical April day here in upstate New York. You can start to see the leaves are blossoming a little bit on the trees out there, but it's low to middle 50s and it's cloudy. It's kind of what April is here in New York, so not really a surprise. April and October are pretty similar weather. The Current, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for being here. David Verduzco, what's going on, man? No Lakers today. No Lakers today. My wife and I are going out, man. We have plans tonight. Lakers play the Saturday afternoon games. That's tough because Saturdays is when I do a lot of my stuff, and I'm lucky enough that I can stream this game today. I can't do the Lakers today. We're going out to dinner after this game, and then we're gonna go out with some friends later tonight, just hang, do our thing. We're going to go out and just have a couple of drinks and do whatever. Like we all work our ass off. So, it's nice to get out one night and just kind of relax, get a babysitter for our son and, go out and enjoy life for a little bit before the grind comes back on Monday. I'll definitely be back with the Lakers on Monday though. That's no question. But the Saturday game, the people that work planned a dinner for my wife's birthday. So that was at 5:00 today. So there was just no way, even if I wasn't going, I would still have to watch my son. So I could have never done the Lakers today, no matter what. You can't, it's one thing to do a baseball game while watching my kid because it's slow paced. Basketball, it's impossible. And I don't want to give you a half-ass product when it comes to play-by-play. I don't like doing that, man. I have too much pride for that. So I wouldn't want to do that. But, afternoon delay, absolutely, mate. Of course. Mike Prince, what's up, buddy? I saw your comment. You're absolutely right. The comment on the podcast. Absolutely right, man. Couldn't agree with you more, sir. Cali Blue, what's up, buddy? Always good to see my man, Cali Blue. J-Dog, so you Blue City Empire Sports, what's going on, man? Let's go Yankees. Tell Little Bad Dog, let's go Yankees. Yeah, Little Bad Dog are going to be let's go Yankees. Tracy DaCosta, what's going on? Can the Yankees win today? They can, but usually when you think that they're going to play really bad is when they surprise you. So hopefully They do, but again, like I said, Tyler Glasnow's got a 0.46 ERA. He strikes everybody on the face of the planet. He throws in the upper 90s. This guy's owned the Yankees. So on paper, looks like we'll probably suck, probably lose about 6-0. Strike out 15 times. Hopefully that's not the case. And Atena, what's good? He's a guy that knows something about baseball. Always good to see him. Little Yankee baseball. And that's all it's been, Chris, is a little Yankee baseball because that's the way they've been playing, like little leaguers. Anybody saw that game last night? What do the Yankees do? Commit 3 errors, throw the ball around the field. You know, you got him throwing the ball back to first base, hits the guy in the arm. You got a misplay. You got a misplay by Gio at third base. It allows a run to score. Then they throw the ball past Gary Sanchez at home. I'm like, what the hell am I watching? It's the Bad News Bears. Kelly Leak out there playing left field. Come on, man. Is Engelbart our catcher? I think Engelbart could hit better than Sanchez anyway. And I have no doubt that Buttermaker is a better coach than Aaron Judge. Or I'm sorry, Aaron Boone. There's no doubt. Buttermaker's a way better manager than Aaron Boone. I'd put Buttermaker on this team any day. Coach the Yankees. Buttermaker turned those losers into winners. Aaron Boone has turned our winners into losers. Stupid hat. Always looks crooked. There we go. Dana, what's going on? Santos. Thank you guys for being here. Meet the Mets. He says, let's go Yankees. That's right. Meet the Mets is rooting. Meet the Mets is rooting for me, not the Yankees. Meet the Mets is concerned about my health. Always good to see my man Meet the Mets in here, man. Awesome freaking dude. Looking forward to going back to MetLife Stadium and drinking a few cold ones with my man Meet the Mets. No doubt about that. Greg Brewer knows a ton about baseball. It's good you're in the right spot then, my man. It's always good when we have knowledgeable fans, which I always respect and admire. That's why I like LA. LA Lou knows a lot. I love guys that actually know more than me, so I can learn from them, man. It's a lot of fun. Mets are better. The Mets are better right now. Absolutely. Thank you, Johnny. Appreciate that. Can I stream the game yet? Game ain't started yet. What do you want me to stream? They're getting ready to go now, though. Jordan Montgomery's warming them up as we speak. There you go, Jedi. There you go. Get your Boomer Sooner stuff. Better than the damn Yankees. All right, let's get it on. Yankees, Rays. Both teams struggling this year, no doubt about it, but the Rays have had the Yankees number. Here's the lineup for the Rays. Leading off, playing first base, Yandy Diaz. Playing right field, batting second, Randy Arozarena. He's killed the Yankees. DH and batting third, Austin Meadows. The second baseman, Mike Brousseau, will clean up. Left fielder, Manuel Margot, will bat fifth. Catching and batting sixth, Francisco Mejia. Batting seventh and playing third base for the Rays today, Joey Wendell. Yankee killer and shortstop batting eighth for Tampa Bay, Willie Adames. And batting ninth for the Rays, playing center field today, Brett Phillips. On the mound for the Yankees, left-hander Jordan Montgomery. Had a really good outing. His first outing, 6 shutout innings. And the Rays knocked him around pretty good the last time that they played. So getting ready to go to action here on a dingy, gray, flannel-skied, cool April afternoon. And here we go. Yandy Diaz hitting 286, no homers, 5 ribs. He bats from the right side of the plate. And Jordan Montgomery kicks and deals the pitch. And we're underway in there for a strike, 93 on the gun, 0-1. What's going on? Let's go Giants. Bright Farrer. What's going on, guys? Guillermo McLean. You guys know what to do. Smack the like button. Hit the subscribe if you're new. Let's go Yankees. 0-1 upstairs at 90 miles an hour. The count 1-1. The Rays have beaten the Yankees 13 out of the last 16 times that they have played. The Yankees have always struggled with Tampa Bay. Even when Tampa was disgraceful and the Yankees were winning championships, we still struggle with them. The 1-1 swung on and hit the second. Nice play right there, and they throw it over to first. That's Odor making the play to his left. So there's one away. So let's see what the Yankees can do here. Steel Maiden, thanks so much, man. Appreciate it, brother. Brilly. Imagine a game with Garrett Cole and Tyler Glasnow pitching, and it's not a Pirate game. Yeah, there's three former Pirates pitchers on these two staffs in Tyon, Garrett Cole, and Tyler Glasnow. Tyon never really mounted a lot. He's been injured, obviously, a couple of times. The pitch upstairs to Randy Arozarena, and the count is 1-0. 1 out, nobody on here. Top of the first, just underway. Arozarena hitting 264, 2 homers, 6 RBIs. But yeah, still made it is interesting. The Pirates, so many good starters have come through that organization, and really none are left. The 1-0 is down low in there for a strike. 93 at the knees by the lefty Montgomery. The count's 1-1. Hopefully today's a better game than the last one I streamed, and they lost 10-5. That was pretty rough. Who has more worthless homers, Sanchez or Stanton? Stanton got to. I think Sanchez actually hit one that gave him a lead. 1-1, swung on a miss. Rosarina went out of the strike zone to swinging that off-speed pitch off the plate, and the count is 1-2. Thank you, Waterfly. I always appreciate you dropping the disclaimer, my man. But, yeah, Henry, I would say Stanton. Stanton's hitting, 176? I think Sanchez is 265. That won't last, but I do think Sanchez hit a more important homer. The 1-2, swung and a miss, strike 3. So Rosarina goes down on strikes. Is it Montgomery? Montgomery did a good job in that at bat. He was low, then he went outside, then he went high, consistently changing the eye level of Rosarina, and he struck him out with the high. I guess it's a fastball. Montgomery does not throw hard. But he struck him out with a pitch up in the zone, and Rosarina just couldn't get on top of it. It's best pitch in baseball. High fastball. High fastball, best pitch in baseball. Hard to get your hands up that high and get on top of the ball up there. That'll bring a Boston Meadows with 2 outs and nobody on in the first. Yeah, Montgomery's pitch low and outside. The count is 1-0. We'll see what the Yankees have today. Asia, my lady, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Brilly. She says, what's up, Baddog, you loon? Let's try to win today. By the way, you're streaming the Lakers today. Good game on the Lakers, one of my Nets. But anyway, let's go Yankees. Asia, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. That pitch is outside, and the count's 1-1. Really appreciate that, Asia. Not doing the Lakers today. As I mentioned earlier, my wife and I, my wife's coworkers are taking her out to dinner for her birthday. That pitch just missed upstairs, and the count's 2-1. So we're going out to dinner, and then we're going to go out with some friends and family after the dinner tonight. So the dinner was at 5 o'clock, so Lakers play at 4:30. And even if I wasn't going to the dinner, watching my son, I can't watch the little Baddog and do a Laker game. That's impossible. Baseball game, you could get away with it. Basketball, I couldn't. That pitch just swung and a miss. Good slider out of the zone. The count's 2-2. So Montgomery's hitting the spots early on here. Montgomery looks much sharper than he did the last time he pitched against Tampa. Lakers play at 4:30 today, not 10:30. Unless they changed that. It was 4:30 today. They play 10:30 Monday. I'll be back for that game. I'll definitely be back for that game. But they were playing 4:30 today last I knew. The 2-2. John 3 called. They looked outside. Austin Meadows, can I help you, sir? No, thank you. Just looking. Hang on, grab some wood there, bub. That pitcher's outside. Montgomery got the call. So the Rays go up 3 up, 3 down. We've played a half an inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first with the score. Tampa Bay, nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Montgomery got one there. That was definitely outside. There is no doubt about that. That pitcher's outside. So the Yankees got a break. But I'll tell you what, if that's the case, if that strike zone's extended like that today, it's going to be a long day for the Yankee hitters. It's going to be a long day for the Yankee hitters if Glasnow is getting pitches 6 inches off the plate. San Jacobowitz, what's going on? Montgomery's his velocity is up. He threw those 94, 95, so that's a good sign. His first couple of pitches seem to be in the low 90s, but he did elevate to the middle 90s by the end of the inning. Monty's been a pro since he arrived now. I agree. It sucks that he had to have the Tommy John. Everybody has Tommy John surgery, Henry. It's crazy. Word 21, what's going on? Kenneth, how can I be the man when you're the man? Lucas, how can I be the man when you're the man? Crazy Dog, what's going on? Yeah, they play. Neither team's got anybody anyway. There's no Gobert in that game. There's no Donovan Mitchell in that game. Somebody else is out for the Jazz. Everybody's out for the Lakers. If I'm going to miss a Lakers game, I guess this is the one to miss. Matt Lewis, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, Monty looked good so far. Monty's definitely looked good. J.I. 7.5. Aaron Boone's a bad manager. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, he is. Steven Gutierrez, do I feel like this team's missing its sweat? Yeah. You know why? Because when you're a home run hitting team and all you do is hit home runs and you don't know how to manufacture runs and you're not hitting home runs, you look lifeless and you have no confidence. That's what the Yankees are. They don't know how to grind. It's kind of like some people in life want instant gratification. They don't want to work for anything. They just want it to come just like that. They don't want to work. That's like the Yankee team, man. They just want instant gratification. They don't want to work for runs. They just want to run into one and hit home runs. Gotta work. It's true in everything in life. That's not just true of baseball, man. You want to get somewhere, you got to work for it. I don't know any different. Sleeping Angels, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining this stream. Appreciate that. So here's the lineup for the Yankees. DJ LeMahieu will lead off and play first base. Aaron Judge, right fielder, bats second. Aaron Hicks, can't stand him. He's batting third and playing center field. Glass now deals. LeMahieu swings and drives it to right field down the line. If it's there, it's trouble. It is foul. He just missed a double by about, and when you're going bad, that's the type of things that happen to you. Now, you lose the camera when it goes into the corner. Rosarina could knock it over there. And there's not much foul territory in Yankee Stadium, but the ball. Oh, wait a minute. Where did that hit? That was really close. That was closer than I thought. That thing hit off the wall. That must have been 3 inches foul. DJ hitting 271 with a homer, 3 RBIs. Rest of the Yankee lineup, Stanton DHing and cleaning up today. Gleyber Torres, shortstop, bats 5th. Brett Gardner will play left and bat 6th. The pitch, DJ pops it foul behind. No plate count, 0-2. Gary Sanchez will bat 7th and catch. Gio Urshela will play third base today and bat 8th. And Odor, the second baseman, will bat 9th on the mound, like we mentioned before. Tyler Glasnow for the Rays, 0.46 ERA, early start to the year, 29 Ks. This kid can bring it. It'll be an 0-2 to DJ LeMahieu leading off the bottom of the first for the Yankees. Glasnow comes set at the belt. The righty kicks and deals, and LeMahieu takes it outside at 100 miles an hour. And the count's 1-2. I can't even imagine standing in there against a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. I can't even imagine what the hell that looks like when you're standing up there. It's crazy. It'll be a 1-2 to DJ. Glasnow set and deals. Swung on and fouled straight back. DJ had a good swing at a 99-mile-an-hour fastball up in the zone, and the count remains 1-2. So Glasnow's been really good since he got to Tampa Bay. And again, like Steel Maida mentioned, another really good Pittsburgh Pirate pitching prospect that kind of got away from him. It'll be a 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. The infielders play straight up because DJ doesn't hit it into the shift. The 1-2. Swung and a miss, strike 3. That is a filthy, filthy breaking ball by Tyler Glasnow. The guy's throwing 100 miles an hour. 100 miles an hour, 101 miles an hour. Then he drops an 83-mile-an-hour breaking ball right below the knees. That's why this kid's good. That's just filth. That thing had late movement. There's no way. DJ's not hitting that. Nobody's hitting that. That was filthy. Sometimes you got to tip your cap to the pitcher, man. That was a damn good pitch. Then I'll bring up Aaron Judge. Been pretty good this year. 279, 4 homers, 7 ribs. Of course, 2 of those homers came in a loss on Sunday. And Judge takes a breaking ball right down the middle plate. That was not a good pitch by Glasnow, and Judge looked at it. That was an 88-mile-an-hour cement mixer right in the middle of the plate. Judge took it for a strike. So it'll be an 0-1. That you always get one pitch to hit in your bat. That was the one for Judge. See if he gets another one. LeMahieu's missed being a double by an inch. 0-1. That pitch looked like it had a lot of the plate, and it looked to be in the strike zone, but it was called the ball. I guess it was a bit high. The count's 1-1. There's Giancarlo Stanton. Cut your hair, buddy. You look like a damn hippie. Cut your hair. Tighten it up. You're a Yankee. Kids with their wild hair. It'll be a 1-1 to Aaron Judge. Swung on and foul back. Got beat on a 99-mile-an-hour fastball up in the zone. The count's 1-2. Earl, what's going on? Nico Diamante, thank you for joining the stream. Steven Canarola, what's going on? Eddie Polito, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Oh, Bright Fair. I mean, he's hitting 265. It's not like DJ's been terrible. But you know what DJ's going to do. I mean, DJ will get hot as the weather gets hot, man. But hit that like and subscribe if you guys are new. Thank you for being here, guys and gals. The 1-2 to Judge. Good eye there. Laid off the breaking ball in the dirt. Counts 2-2. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe and ring the bell and come back for future Yankee streams. And definitely tune in on Saturday mornings for Yankees Weekly with the Bad Diggity Dizzle. Yeah, H. Nixon won 5 in a row. That's the first time in 7 years that they've won 5 in a row. It'll be a 2-2 to Aaron Judge. That team, you want to talk about a team that's scrappy and fights their ass off, that's the team. It'll be a 2-2. The pitch. Judge swings, and he just missed it. Just out in front, high pop-up center fielder Brett Phillips calls off Margot and makes the catch. Just out in front of it, man. The Judge had a good pass at it, missed by about that much. Baseball's a game of inches, and that's about an inch away from being a home run, so it's just a weak fly ball to center. That'll bring up Aaron Hicks. He sucks. I don't know what else to say about this guy. He's complete trash. He's been absolute garbage from the left side of the plate. So if you've been so bad from the left side of the plate, why are you hitting third when you're hitting from the left side of the plate? That makes no sense. He's hitting 167 with a home run and 5 RBIs. Chris, thank you so much. You're the man, brother. Brilly. Really appreciate that. Of course, we'll be doing Talking Giants tomorrow night on this channel because, again, tonight I'm just not going to be home. That pitch hit the outside corner, count 0-1. He says, what about what are my thoughts on Sanchez? He's being facetious. What are my thoughts on Sanchez? Hicks swings and lines a base. Whee! Aaron Hicks got a hit. Oh my God. What's today? Mark it down. Go single for Hicks. I don't think there's enough time in the day to give you my thoughts on Sanchez, Chris. He stinks. Do I keep Judge? No, I don't. I shouldn't say I don't keep him, Chris. It would depend on the contract. I'm not giving him a long-term deal. I ain't giving Aaron Hicks. I'm not giving Aaron Judge anything more than 4 years. He's 29 years old. I'm not getting this guy into his late 30s in a contract. So if the Yankees can give him 3 or 4 years, I'd keep him until he's 33. But he hasn't been consistently healthy enough to warrant a long-term deal. No way. And he's not like I said, it's not like he's 24. The pitch to Stanton is outside. It counts 1-0. It's not like he's 24 or 25. He's 29. So if you're giving him 6-7 years, the guy's going to be in his late 30s. I don't want to do that with him. 4 years, $75 million, whatever. I can get on board with that, but nothing long-term. No, I can't give him long-term. It'll be a 1-0 to Stanton. Hicks on at first with a 2-out single. The pitch on the outside corner gets slider by Glass. Now the count's 1-1. So, Asia, thank you so much, my lady. Really appreciate it. Brilly. She says, Baddog, what's your opinion on the fan sewing? Yeah, it's a good question, Asia. It's disgraceful. I understand Yankee fans are aggravated and upset. I am too. I understand that. But in no time, the 1-1 swung and a miss. Stanton right through a 100-mile-an-hour fastball up in the zone. Count 1-2. It's uncalled for at any time, man. It's disgraceful. It makes our fans look really bad. I get that you're frustrated. I get that this team is underperforming. And I'm very vocal about it, okay? You can be vocal about it, that's fine. But when you start throwing things on the field where you can injure a player, that's uncalled for. I don't care what the situation is. Pitch to Stanton, swung on and ripped. Oh, nice play down at third by Wendell. Throws it away. He throws it away. Stanton will stay at first, and sliding into third is Aaron Hicks. Great play by Wendell, but the throw went way over the head of Yandy Diaz, and the Yankees have a 2-out rally. See, now if I'm officially scoring this is an E5 all the way. Because if the throw is on the money, he's got Stanton beat by a mile. That's got to be an E5. They'll call it an E5 anyway because Hicks is going to go to third on the throw. But that should be an E5 all the way, and that's exactly what it is. They not give him a hit. But yeah, I think what the Yankees fans did yesterday was disgraceful, and it's uncalled for no matter what. You should never do that. So that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. This is my favorite Yankee, and he's been struggling. I mean, I've criticized him as much as any Yankee this year. He takes the fastball in the outside corner at 97 versus strike count 0-1. Gleyber is not hit. Gleyber has a world of talent. This kid's hitting 227. He hits in the middle lineup. He's driven in 1 run, and he has been god-awful in the infield. Sometimes I worry that his fielding woes he's taken to the plate with him because he's way better hitter than this. It'll be an 0-1. And he swings it. He had a good swing of that fastball right down the middle of the plate, but he was a little bit late and he fouled it straight back, and he's quickly behind in the count 0-2. Yeah, Gerald, the hitting has been bad. The hitting's been the same as it has been for 3 years. It's all or nothing. Larry Dibb, what's going on, man? I appreciate you being here, buddy. Yeah, Aaron Judge is old, word. He's not young. He's 29. He's not a kid. He didn't get up to the majors till he was 26, 25. So, yeah. It'll be an 0-2 to Gleyber, first and third, 2 outs for the Yankees. This is what I'm talking about. They don't get these hits. These are the hits the Yankees got to have. That's outside 1-2. These are the at-bats that matter. Your team is struggling. Your team is 5-8. You're going against a really good pitcher in Glass now. You got an error. You got a break. You got to take advantage of it. You got to get these pitchers early in the game. You have to. These are the hits that the Yankees haven't gotten over the last few years. The 1-2. Gleyber swings and fouls it back, and the count's 2-2. Yankees suck now, but they'll come back. Well, Nico, I mean, they'll beat up on bad teams. The Yankees are not going to finish under 500 on the year. I'll be shocked, okay? But again, as I mentioned in the podcast earlier this morning, in New York, with the Yankee pinstripes, you're measured by what you do in the postseason, not the regular season. So the Yankees got to start learning to manufacture runs if they're going to win in the postseason. The 1-2 to Gleyber. Good eye by Gleyber. That's a pitch that he struck DJ out on that low breaking ball in the dirt. Count 2-2. Well, they got Glasnow's pitch count up to 21. So the Yankees have done a much better job of fouling off pitches in this inning and working the counts. It'll be a 2-2 to Gleyber Torres with first and third and 2 out, no score, bottom of the first inning. Glasnow looks in from the sign from Mejia, and now Gleyber will step out of the box as Glasnow taking too much time. What's going on, Buck Skull Gang? What's up, man? Thank you guys being here. Appreciate it. Nick Yak, what's going on, man? We do need a new hitting coach, that's for sure. The 2-2 up and in. Almost got him. Counts full 3-2, so that will have Stanton get the head start at first. So anything in the gap or over Nopular's head should score 2. That's curveball. No intention there. It almost clipped Gleyber in the helmet, but that curveball just got away from Glasnow. So just hung on to that one a little bit too long. And again, Glasnow's not really sharp. He was sharp against DJ. Really hasn't been since. Yankees have got to take advantage of it. The payoff pitch to Gleyber. Low. Good at bat by Gleyber. Good patient at bat by Gleyber Torres. Don't try to do too much. Don't leave the zone. Take a walk. Depend on your other teammates. Great at bat by Gleyber. Not trying to do too much. Not leaving the strike zone. A very patient at bat. Fouled up a couple of pitches, and he works a walk. And then I'll bring up Brett Gardner. That's a good job. That's a good job. So, is that the Mark Holmes? Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here. That ain't Mark Holmes. Mark Holmes is a wrench on my channel, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Mark Holmes is a wrench. But if it's not, well, hello, friend, Mark Holmes. Take Kyle Pitts, Mark, please. Please take Kyle Pitts. Don't work on your defense in Dallas. Just take Kyle Pitts. Trade up and get Kyle Pitts. I'm begging you to. I am begging you to trade up and take Kyle Pitts, Mr. Holmes. Mr. Holmes, we got to do an NFC East roundtable again, sir. That has to happen. You, me, Philly 500, Ed Oliver. We have to do it, man. We have to do that again. That was fun. We got to work on something, man. We got to work together again, Mark. That's a lot of fun. Big at bat here early in the first inning. The Yankees have him loaded with 2 outs and a 0-0 game. Glasnow deals to Gardner, and Gardner takes it low, 1-0. I'll tell you what, Gardner, getting a hit or no hit, I like him at the plate. Gardner's not a guy that tries to do too much. Gardner's not a guy that's impatient to play. Gardner makes a pitcher work. Philly 500 does dig feet. Now I know that's not Mark Holmes. Because I'm pretty sure Mark has a wrench on my channel. It'll be a 1-0 to Gardner. But this is the type of guy I want up at the plate. A guy that's going to work the count. A guy that's going to swing at good pitches. He takes it out. So, oh, man. Now, I'm not going to get on the umpire because he did call that same pitch a strike for Jordan Montgomery. That pitch is outside. And I said as much when Montgomery struck out Meadows. That's outside. As long as the umpire is consistent with it, I'm okay. That wasn't a strike for Montgomery. It's not a strike, but he did call a strike for both pitchers. So I'm not going to get upset at that. The 1-1, Gardner fouls it back, and the count's 1-2. It just sucks because 2-0 with the bases loaded is such a difference from 1-1. V-Man, thanks so much, brother. Really, really, really appreciate it. This is quintessential Yankees baseball. Grind at bats, work the count, wear out the pitcher's workload. The bases get big hits, and they won from 95 to 04. Exactly. Exactly, V-Man. That's exactly how they did it. You grind out at bats. This is a big at bat for Gardner. It'll be a 1-2. Glasnow taking a lot of time. Now he gets a sign he likes. The righty kicks and deals a 1-2. And Gardner, oh, man. Woo, Yankees got a break. That one looked good from here. That one looked good from here. That looked like it was high enough. It looked like it had a lot of the zone. According to K-Zone, that's a strike. I mean, maybe just inside. Definitely high enough. Definitely high enough. Some umpire looks like he has a wide strike zone. Maybe not going to give the pitchers the inside part of the plate. But Gardner gets a reprieve. It'll be a 2-2. Gardner slashes it foul outside of third base. And we'll do it again. Glasnow up to 29 pitches now. So if nothing else, they are working the pitch count. And Gardner almost took out Phil Nevin over there at third base. The big man got down pretty quick. It'll be a 2-2. I understand why. Why is Phil Nevin wearing the mask? He's outside. Players don't wear the masks when they're on the base. Like I don't get that. Anyway, be a big pitch of Gardner again. These are the hits that the Yankees have lacked over the last couple of years. The 2-2. Gardner swings and fouls it away. Again, this is what Gardner does. This is what you do. This is what Tampa Bay does to us. They make the pitcher work. They foul these pitches away. They get that pitch count up. They tire these guys out in the first inning. No matter what happens here, they've taxed Tyler Glasnow in the first inning. But you would love to pay it off with a big 2-run single. You would love it. You would love a big 2-run single from Gardy here. It'll be a 2-2. Yankees have him loaded. Pitch. Gardner swings and hits it weakly to first. Right there's Diaz. He'll step on the bag, and that will retire the side. Yankees get no runs. They get one hit. They leave them loaded. We've played one full. We'll go to the top of the second. No score. So Glasnow works out of trouble. But again, if nothing else, if you're looking for a silver lining in the dark clouds that has been the Yankee offense recently, at least they worked his pitch count. And they looked to have much better at bats in that inning. Much better at bats in that inning. So that was much better. Whoops, I gotta put this up there. There we go. Much better. Jay Grant's 420. That's right, 420 someplace. Smoke because you got him. 420. Let's go. Where's Hot Take Hockey? Oh, Hot Take Hockey's not in here. Well, that's it. That's something we're gonna have to do a little later. Hot Take Hockey stream. We're gonna have to raid him a little bit later. Brandon likes baseball. What's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. Roldy, what's going on, my man? Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. Nobody wears masks down here. I'm just saying in baseball. I don't understand. I don't understand the same thing with the coaching staff in football. Like, why do some people wear the masks and some don't? Sarcon, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. New York Sports Hub, what's up, buddy? Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. King Pookie Nation, what's up? Dominic Pope, what's going on, my man? G-Man Choi, he's not there anymore. Or he's hurt. He's not playing. I'm glad Satsugo's not alive. Satsugo killed the freaking Yankees. Jeffrey Hiles, you are a Lakers fan and a Yankees fan. I'm a Knicks fan, but I stream all the Laker games. I'm definitely a Yankee fan. Big Yankee fan. But yeah, I work for the Lakers on YouTube. But I am a Knicks fan. But there's a lot of Yankee-Laker fans. It's all good, man. It's all good. Asia, thanks so much, my lady. Really appreciate it. Really. She says, "Better having a healthy lunch of salad and beans and rice and a burrito." There you go. There you go. Sounds like something from Moe's. Moe's. Gotta go to Modell. Not that Moe's, but you get what I'm saying. Healthy is good, Asia. Healthy is good, my lady. When you eat healthy, you look good, you feel good, you're not as tired because your body can digest good food much easier than it digests bad food. Take it from a guy whose weight has fluctuated a lot in his life. Anyway, we're going to go to the top of the second. Do I like Derek Jeter? Of course. What Yankee fan don't? Welcome to Moe's. Damn right, Crazy George. Damn right. Welcome to Moe's. Yeah, I'll get the Joey, please. I get that every time I'm there. The old Joey steak burrito. Give me one of those. You gotta get the Joey, man. With everything. You put the hot peppers in there, the mushrooms, the bacon, the lettuce, the tomatoes. Pitch is popped up foul by Brousseau. LeMahieu will give it a look, but it reaches the stands. Counts 0-1. We're in the top of the second inning. It's 0-0. Yankees had a threat in their half of the first, but they could not push across a run. Who's my favorite Nick right now? Stuff. I like Barrett. I know a lot of Knicks fans are down on Barrett. I like RJ Barrett and Manuel quickly a lot. I think those guys could be the future of the Knicks. Like IQ. I really like RJ Barrett. I like Mitchell Robinson, too. That pitch is inside corner, strike 2. If I had to pick, I'd probably say Barrett's my favorite Nick. Showing Brett Gardner. They obviously had a chance with 2 outs. Just could not get it done. But again, that has been the Yankees' way. That's why they're 5-8. It'll be an 0-2 from Montgomery to Brousseau leading off the second. The pitch, up and in, count 1-2. Yeah, Gino's a lot of people's favorite Yankee. My favorite Yankee of all time is Mariano Rivera, actually, wearing the old Mo jersey today. I know Jackie Robinson Day was the last couple of days, but today's my tribute to Mr. Robinson. The 1-2 swung on and crushed, but it's going to go foul as a hanging breaking ball. And Montgomery got away with one as Brousseau a little bit out in front of that one. Hooked it foul. Counts 1-2. Some wearing masks by themselves. Yeah, that one I don't understand. Nick Yak. I don't. I see people driving in a car with the mask. I'm like, what? I don't know. Eggs, turkey, bacon, and spinach for me. John, that sounds like my breakfast. That sounds exactly like my breakfast without the spinach. But turkey, bacon, and eggs on weekends. Oatmeal during the week, pretty much every day. Nick the Wick. There you go, Dominic. There you go. Remember Channel Park? Absolutely. Pitch for the Dodgers. Pitch a no-hitter for the Dodgers, from what I remember. The 1-2. That's upstairs, 2-2. Yeah, I remember Channel Park. Pitch for the Dodgers. Absolutely. What's going on, Sleeping Angels? What's going on? Enter Sandman. Yeah, I freaking loved Mo. And OBJ, what's going on? The Knicks have been great. The Knicks have won 5-0. It's the first time in 7 years. I love the Knicks are scrappy. The Knicks are tough. 2-2. Swung on and pulled to short. Right there is Glaber. Throws the first. 1 away. And that'll bring up the left fielder, Manuel Margot, with 1 out. Nobody on here in the top of the second. But yeah, the Knicks have been great. The Knicks, I've said it a lot since the beginning of the year. They remind me a lot of the 90s Knicks. They didn't have a world of talent. The 90s Knicks were not as talented as some of the other teams, but nobody works harder. Nobody worked harder than those 90s Knicks. Nobody works harder than these Knicks. These Knicks are scrappy. They play defense. They rebound. You got guys like Taj Gibson making a big impact. Taj Gibson, the guy's older than me. Tom Thibodeau is right man for that job. Tom Thibodeau's got that team playing hard. So what you can ask for? That pitch is fouled off Sanchez's mask, and the count's 0-1 to Margot. So what you can ask for? That's all New Yorkers want. New Yorkers, man, we're blue-collar, tough, hard-working people. And we expect the same from our athletes. And that's what the Knicks are. It's why the 90s Knicks are beloved and revered, even though they never won a title, because of how hard they worked. 0-1. Just outside, the count's 1-1. So I love what the Knicks are doing this year. And I love that they didn't extend and go out there and try to make a trade and mortgage your future. And there's talk about Schroeder going to the Knicks. Please, God, do not sign Dennis Schroeder. As a guy that streams all Laker games, Knicks do not want Schroeder. That pitch is swung on and popped up. High fastball by Montgomery, count 1-2. They don't want Schroeder. Lonzo Ball would be much better suited. I'd much rather have Lonzo Ball than Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder stinks. Schroeder ain't worth no $25 million a year. Hell no. Hell no. Nope. No way. That's the type of thing the Knicks do. Please don't sign Dennis Schroeder. 1-2, swung and miss. Strike 3. Good changeup, and Margot will grab some wood at the end of the bench. 2 outs, nobody on. Monty looking sharp over the first 5 batters today, and that'll bring up the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Yeah, so there's no doubt about it. LeBron wants Damian. LeBron wants everybody. LeBron wants Lillard. LeBron wants Curry. As a guy who streams a Laker game, that would be fun to call, but it wouldn't be fair. I hate the super team aspect of basketball. The pitch to Mejia, swung on a hit to the air to right field, pretty deep, back, track, wall, gone. 1-0 Tampa Bay. Mejia just puts his bat out there and flips it over the right field fence. 1-0 Tampa, just like that. Just like that. Not even a bad pitch. Not even a bad pitch. But Mejia doesn't try to do too much with it. Mejia's hitting over 300 on the year. And he takes it the opposite field for a solo shot. I mean, the pitch, it's a little bit up. Pitch out of the outside corner. Got too much of a play for Monty, but the pitch was up, and that allowed Mejia to extend and hit it over the right field fence. So 1-0, Tampa Bay. So Montgomery will deal to Joey Wendell now with a run in and 2 out, somebody on. Pitch upstairs for a strike. Count 0-1. The Rays have good hitters, unlike Mejia didn't try to do too much of that. If you try to pull that pitch, it's a weak ground ball to short. When you take the pitch the other way like that, it's a home run. That pitch bounced up there. The count's 1-1. You miss Carmelo? I don't miss Carmelo. Steven, what's going on, man? They should start to hit the first pitch fastball. Well, I mean, you want to work the pitcher's pitch count. And you don't know when the pitcher might not always throw first pitch fastball. Joey Wendell's destroyed the Yankees, too, hitting .449 against him. He fouls that straight back. Good pass at that pitch, but he fouled it straight back. Count 1-2. Every time the team leads a base load, it seems like that, doesn't it, John? They're momentum. They're backbreakers. I mean, it was 2 outs, so a little bit different story. But, yeah, the Yankees, they're struggling, man. They needed that 2-out hit. The Yankees needed those runs. And now you look and you're down again. You know, that's the type of hit they haven't gotten in years. And that's why all these analytical geeks are like, oh, but look at this, look at that. Swung and a miss, strike 3. So Montgomery has another good inning. He does strike out, too, but he does have the hiccup. He gives up 1 run on 1 hit, the solo shot by Francisco Mejia. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd inning with the score. The Rays 1 and the Yankees 0. But that's the type of hit that I talk about all the time. Those big 2-out hits, big hits at runners in scoring position, the ones that drive in the runs. Good teams drive those runs in. When you're going bad, you really need those hits. You didn't get it, and now you're down again. Yeah, Cole's the only way we win games, Lake Nona. New York McKinney, what's going on, man? They were during the stream. Yeah, they did. That's what we were talking about. At least it was – that's how you know the Yankees have been really bad, McKinney, because we're commending the Yankees for working the pitch count and, you know, grinding out of bats. That's how you know you're a bad team. Same thing with the Giants. We're like, well, we played them tough. Well, at least we were in the game. That's a loser mentality. The Yankees have that's what we become here. Well, at least they had good at bats. I remember Mike Francesa, one of his greatest rants of all time, was on the Mets when they got swept by the Rockies in their 4-game series. And he was talking about Terry Collins. I was like, whoa, we had a couple good bats. Why? Because you fouled off a couple of pitches. Now, he's one of the greatest rants ever. But that's what we just became. Hey, at least the Yankees had worked his count, got him up to 30 pitches. Still didn't come through and didn't score any runs. Yankees got to get those hits. Bobby! What's up, Bobby? How you doing, buddy? Always good to see my man, Bobby. Quavo says, were the Yankees favorites to win the World Series? Because the Yankees, like Dallas, overhyped, man. All Yankee prospects are overhyped. You ever heard a Yankee prospect that's not overhyped? You ever hear about that? Every prospect for the Yankees is supposed to be the next great thing. And it's rarely the case. It's the same thing in Dallas. This is a fact. When you're really successful, they do. Even when you're really good, they still they blow things out of proportion. I don't know why the Yankees are favored to win the World Series. I wouldn't have bet on them. They're the same damn team that they've been the last 3 years. They can't get close to the World Series. They don't get big hits. They just don't get big hits. They have to learn how to manufacture runs. If they could ever learn how to do that, their bullpen's pretty good. Back end of their bullpen's very good. Starting pitching still a question mark outside of Cole, but that pitch is upstairs to Sanchez, and the count's 1-0. Your cat is awesome. Very nice, Bobby. Bobby! It'll be Sanchez, Gio, and Odor, bottom third of the lineup for the Yankees. The 1-0 to Sanchez upstairs, 2-0. Glass now not as accurate as he normally is. See if Gary can pinpoint a pitch here and drill it someplace. I ain't worried. Listen, one thing I can say about Gary Sanchez, the guy can hit a fastball. The guy can hit a damn fastball. So 2-0 count, I don't care. Glass now started 104. Sanchez can turn it around. He takes it up and in. Fastball, count 2-1. Even during the dynasty days, that's what I'm talking about. Ricky Leday, Ruben Rivera, Right? How many of them were overhyped? That's what I mean, Dan. Even when we were really good, they overhyped the hell out of our prospects. Phil Hughes, remember how great Phil Hughes is going to be? Upstairs, 3-1. Gary leading off the bottom of the second. Gary, don't extend the strike zone. See, this is what I worry about guys like Gary Sanchez and the Yankees. It's 3-1. This is when sometimes, man, you just got to be patient and take a walk if it's not there. Don't sit there and go, he's going to throw me a fastball and I'm going to swing at it no matter what the hell he throws me. Look for a zone and then hit it. And it's up and in. Good at bat by Gary. All right. That wasn't close, but a good start to the Yankees second. These guys are much more patient, much different approach today at the plate than they have had. So good at bat for Gary leading off here, and then I'll bring up Gio Urshela. Now, you don't do it with Gary Sanchez, okay, because Gary can't run at all. But, you know, if say that was Brett Gardner on at first base, and you got a guy like Gio at the plate who makes contact, and you're having a hard time scoring runs, that's when you hit and run. That's another thing analytics say don't do. Don't hit and run. No. That's how, when you're struggling, you hit and run with a batter, it makes them focus more on hitting the pitch. The pitch to Gio, upstairs. Glasnow struggling with his control early on here. And it's a 1-0 count to Gio Urshela. The Cabs are here. There you go. 1-0 Rays. They got their run at the top of the second on a solo shot by Francisco Mejia. The Yankees have Sanchez on the first, so nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Glasnow set at the belt. The righty kicks and deals, and it's up and in, 2-0. Glasnow overthrowing a lot today. Maybe the cold weather is bothering him. Obviously, a glooming day here in New York. It's 52 degrees and cloudy. Again, that's a typical April day here. April and October are very similar weather patterns. Usually a little bit chilly and dreary, not a lot of sun. Well, like I said, the weather of my vacation was fantastic. I certainly can't complain about that. High 60s, low 70s, and sunny both weeks. It was great. The 2-0. Upstairs, 3-0. Now, yeah, I'm not doing it, man. Sometimes I'm like, you know, if your hitter is red hot and you've been scoring runs, maybe you let him swing 3-0 here. But Glasnow's been all over the place. I make him throw me a strike on 3-0. I'm taking all the way. The pitch, and Gio does. He takes it right down Broadway. And the count's 3-1. But I like that take. I would do the same thing. But now if he throws you that same pitch, you make it 2-1 Yankees. So it'll be a 3-1 to Gio. Gary Sanchez on at first base. Nobody out. Bottom of the second inning. Here's Odor on deck. The 3-1. Gio fouls it back. High fastball up in the zone. The count is full at 3-2. Sanchez ain't running. I'm not running Sanchez at any point. So Glasnow, much like Garrett Cole for the Yankees, he's got a 0.46 ERA. All the other starters have a 5.08 ERA. So he is the Garrett Cole of the New York Yankees. Or he's the Garrett Cole of the Tampa Bay Rays, I should say. It'll be 3-2 to Gio. Gary can't be running here. There's no way. You'll run yourself right at everything. He's not. The pitch. It's low. And it gets away from the catcher, but that's not going to matter. All right, back-to-back walks to start. Let's go. Come on, guys. Let's get some damn runs, man. Let's go. Just keep working the count. Keep being patient when you're struggling. Make them throw you strikes. Make them throw you strikes. Let's go. It was a good eye. The Yankees been much more patient. That's their third walk already. And he's thrown 1+ inning. They got to get runs in this inning. Got to. Got to get runs in this inning. Got first and second, nobody out. Odor at the plate. We all know Odor's got a really good right hand, but does he have a good stick at the plate? He's batting from the left side. He's another guy that has hits for low average and has a ton of power. Glasnow deals. Odor takes low and in. The Yankees have a much better approach today, man. Much better approach. Odorson's coming into the Yankees is 2 out of 17. That's a 118 average. That's how good I am with numbers, by the way. I know that 118 is 2 out of 17 on the year. And the catcher and the pitching coach are going to come out and talk to Glasnow. Now, they went out in the first inning. Maybe Glasnow is not healthy or there's something wrong here. He keeps shaking his right arm. And I believe he's saying he keeps shaking his right arm. And he's still shaking it. And whatever he said, he convinced him to stay in the game. So maybe he's saying, I'm just trying to warm up. He's thrown 42 pitches in 1+ innings. He doesn't have anybody out in the second. The Yankees have first and second. You know, when I was talking about the podcast this morning, these are the innings I was talking about. Get your guys on base, work the count, grind out at bats, get on base, and tax the pitcher, man. These pitches for him are taking a lot out of him early in this game. Get into the middle relief, and that's where you should be able to wallop the ball around. This is a big at bat early for Odor and the Yankees. They have first and second, nobody out. Glass now deals, and Odor pops it up. He swung so hard, he went right down to his knees, and he pops it straight up to the catcher. And there you go. Typical Yankee at bat. That's a typical New York Yankee at bat. Unproductive, swinging from your shoe tops. You swing so hard, you fall down on the ground, and you hit a weak pop up to the catcher. That's the type of a bat you can have. That's the type of bat the Yankees have. Not let's take the ball the other way. Let's stay within ourselves, try to hit the ball back up the middle. None of that. Let me swing as hard as I can and pop the ball straight up. That's just not a good at bat. And when you're hitting ninth, you should know how to bunt, by the way. You should know how to bunt right there. Get the runners second, third, and one out for DJ LeMahieu, who's had the highest batting average of runners in scoring position over the last few years. That's when you're ninth place hitter. In the old days, your ninth place hitter is bunting second. You're bunting your guys over for this guy who's going to drive them in. Well, DJ takes low. He struck out in the first. It'll be a 1-0 to LeMahieu, the pitch. LeMahieu swings and lines a base hit to center field. Sanchez is slow as hell. They're going to wave him. Sanchez is going to come in and score. We're tied at 1 apiece. There we go. DJ LeMahieu not trying to do too much. Takes the ball right back up the middle. Like I said, the highest average in the majors in runners in scoring position over the last few years. Then he comes through for the New York Yankees again. We're tied at 1. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's why you bunt the ball when on your prototypical ninth place hitter. Especially when your ninth place hitter is a career 220 hitter. That's what you do. You know? So, but a good at bat for DJ. And the slowest Sanchez is, he came around there. No, the coach won't bunt. You're right, Nick. Yeah, because of analytics. It's a fact. And then I bring up Judge. Runners at first and second. 1 out, 1 in. We're tied at 1, bottom of the second. Glass now kicks and deals, and Judge swings and misses at a pitch at his neck. See, Judge trying to do too much. Glass now has had control problems all game, and you help him out by swinging at a pitch that almost hits you in the neck. They can't do that. Exactly, Steven. Terrible pitch to swing at, man. Just not a good pitch to swing at. It'll be an 0-1 to Judge. Glass now kicks and deals, and Judge. Then he takes one right down the middle of plate, belt high. Right down. Swinging a pitch at your neck. Next pitch is right down the middle of the plate on a tee, and you take it for a strike. Okay. Interesting approach by Judge in this at bat. It'll be an 0-2 from Glass now, and Judge lays off that pitch outside in the dirt, count 1-2. Judge has declined. And I don't know what Judge is. A perfect example of Judge went up to the plate and said, I'm going to get a first ball fastball, and if I get it, I'm swinging at it no matter where it is. That was his approach. No matter where that first pitch was, Judge was swinging at it if it was a fastball. It'll be a 1-2. Glass now kicks and deals, and Judge takes the ball. Bounced up there. Nice stop by Mejia, keeping the runners at first and second, 2-2. One thing Judge does do, he definitely works that count to 3-2 more than anybody I know. I mean, Aaron Judge just seems like he's 3-2 almost every at bat. Double T Spray. Thank you, Double T. How can I be the man? You the man, sir. And the old Mariano Rivera, baby. That's what we got on today. The old Mariano Rivera. Bodo, what's up, buddy? Always good to see my man Bodo winner. What's up, man? He'll be doing well. The 2-2 to Judge. Swung and a miss. Strike 3. Fastball right down the middle of the plate. He swings right through it. And there's 2 away. And then I'll bring up Aaron Hicks. Texas Liberty. What's up, buddy? Where you hiding? Where you hiding, buddy? Man of 1,005 holds. That's right. 95% home runs, 5% hits. That's right. That's what they do. The Judge has to hit that. That ball was straight as a string, and it caught a lot of the plate. Got to hit that pitch. Can't swing and miss it. Got to put that ball in play. So they'll bring up Hicks. He actually singled in the first inning, which I still can't believe. He takes that pitcher a strike, count 0-1. But again, this is where these Yankees don't hit, not including DJ. DJ hits. We know that. We know DJ hits men on base. But guys like Hicks, guys like Judge, guys like Stanton, guys like Sanchez, they don't hit with men on base. And that's why they struggle to score runs. Because unless they're driving the ball out of the park, they don't score. Hicks takes it inside. The count's 1-1. Dan, Hicks hit 6th. I don't understand why he's hitting 3rd either. Maybe he has great numbers off last now. I don't know. He did get a single his first at bat, but he's been terrible from the left side of the plate. Why you'd hit him 3rd from the left side of the plate today is beyond me. I don't know. But we'll see what happens. It'll be a 1-1 to Hicks. 2-on, 2-out. Bottom of the second, 1-1 game. Glasnow's pitch way upstairs, and it goes behind Mejia. That wasn't even close. Just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed. Now this is a big at bat for Hicks. Not that it wasn't anyway. But you have runners at second and third with 2 outs. And the only Yankee game I've streamed so far this year, I'm still talking, even though they lost 10-5, I'm still talking about the at bat where Giancarlo Stanton shortened up in a swing and just chopped the ball to the right side of the infield against the shift and drove in 2 runs with 2 outs. All you got to do if you're Aaron Hicks. I'm pretty sure they shift on Aaron Hicks. Just hit the ball where they're not. Don't try to hit a home run. Dig up the middle. 2-1. Hicks swings and lines it right into the damn shift. Right into the damn shift. Right into the shift. Didn't try to take the ball the other way. I'm going to hit it right into the shift. Yankees get 1 run on it. 2 hits. They leave 2. We've played 2. We'll go to the top of the 3rd with the score. Tampa Bay Rays 1. The New York Yankees 1. Could have been a lot better. Could have been a lot better ending for the Yankees. They had their first 2 guys on. Nobody out. Gore pops it up. DJ gets a single. And then a strikeout by Judge. And Hicks tries to pull it. Pulls it right into the shift. Just take the ball the other way. Just take the damn ball the other way. Don't understand that. Every day. Every night. My man Bodo. I'll be doing well, Bodo. My main man right there. Hope all is well, sir. Good to see you, as always. Michael Toto, what's going on? What's going on with the Yankees? Michael, let's talk about the Rangers instead. Oh, shoot. Are they playing right now? Are the Rangers playing? Oh, man. I forgot to tape the game. Son of a bitch. I forgot to tape the Rangers. I'm going to go over here real quick. I just want to see what the score is. Oh, they're winning 4-1. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Look at our Rangers. Michael, let's talk about the Rangers. Can we talk about how the New York Rangers outscored the New York Yankees? Can we talk about that? Can we talk about the Rangers outscoring the Yankees? Can Panarin hit a fastball? What about Mika Zibanejad? Can he hit a fastball? I put Lafreniere in the box with runners at second and third. Laff ain't even played that well for us. Now, you definitely give me Adam Fox in a clutch situation. I got to take this. Can we talk about our Rangers, Michael? Let's talk about them instead of the Yankees. Let's talk about something positive. Yeah, Rangers have outscored the Yankees every game. It's pretty funny, to be honest with you. It's funny and it's sad at the same time. I didn't see what happened last night. Did the Islanders beat the Bruins? Can somebody let me know that the Islanders actually came through for us? It was nothing last I knew. Did the Islanders win last night? Somebody tell me that the Islanders won, please. Anyway, we're going to go to the top of the 3rd. It's 1-1. It'll be Adames, Phillips, and Diaz, 8-9-1 for the Rays. Willie Adames hitting 196 in the year, but he hits about 916 against the Yankees. Seems like every one of these Tampa Bay Rays has career numbers against the Yankees that are really good. Montgomery's looked really good so far through 2. He did give up the solo homer, and he throws a slow breaking ball over the outside corner for a strike. 77 on the gun count, 0-1. No, I didn't watch Padres and Dodgers. I actually streamed with online Big Blue Sports Entertainment last night. The 0-1 swung on and grounded right to third. There's Gio. Throws the first. Got him 1 away. Yes, I agree, Junior. Bring back great New York City sports. Well, yeah, I hear you, Henry. I hear you. At least the Browns are coming out, and the Knicks are coming up too. Padres are good, Bodo. The Padres started to come out last time. They're showing Bob Shepard's starting line. Let's look at the Yankee starting lineup from 1951. Jackie Jensen, Phil Rizzuto, Mickey Mantle, Joe DiMaggio, Yogi Berra, the Big Cat, Johnny Mize, Billy Johnson, Jerry Coleman, Vic Raschi. Can you imagine having to face Rizzuto, Mantle, DiMaggio, Berra, and Mize in a row? Oh, my God. Can we bring that lineup in for the Yankees right now? I know the guys a lot of them are deceased, but my God, some of these bats look like they're deceased for the Yankees. Here's Brett Phillips. Count will be 0-1 to Brett. The pitch swung on and chopped foul. 0-2. Eric, thank you so much for the super chat. Really, you didn't have to super chat, my man, but I do appreciate it. He says the Islanders lost 3-0. The Isles can't, you know what it is? The Islanders are scared of the Rangers, and they don't want to help us out. Come on, man. How you lose back-to-back games to the damn Bruins? Aren't you trying to be the number one seed in the East? Come on. They can't help us at all. The pitch is low, and the count's 1-2. Back-to-back games they lost to the damn Bruins. Come on. Giants Nation, I'm a Knicks fan. I'm not a Laker fan. It'll be a 1-2. It's amazing. So if you're a fan of a team, you have to stream that team. You can't stream another team. Is that the rules on YouTube? I didn't know those are the rules. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three. It's in the dirt. Sanchez picks it up. Throws the first. So you're keeping score. I don't know if LA lose around. It's early on the West Coast, but if LA lose awake, you score that 2-3 on your scorecard for the strikeout. 2 outs, nobody on. And again, I know Montgomery gave up the homer to Mejia, but Montgomery's looked really good so far through the first 2 2/3 innings today. He's got good control. He's hitting his spots. He's been up, down, in, out with the changeup, with the slider, with the fastball. He's looked really, really good today so far. It's early, but he is definitely pitching much better than he did last time, and he throws out one inside and low count, 1-0 to Yandy Diaz. Diaz is 0-for-1. We're tied at 1, top of the third, with 2 outs and nobody on. I know they played the last 2 games. The Rangers have played the Bruins in there for a strike count 1-1. Yeah, I watch late games. Big deal. So you don't watch any other team except for your own? I like sports, my man. I like sports. I watch all kinds of different teams. Pitch is swung and acute off the end of the bat right back to Monty. He'll underhand to DJ, and that is the side. The Rays go quietly 1-2-3 in their half of the third. We'll go to the bottom of the third with the score of the Tampa Bay Rays 1 and the New York Yankees 1. The Yankees can get some runs. Red Sox pitch count's way up there, so that certainly is something to look at. Yeah, Montgomery's done well. Montgomery's definitely done well. Bruins play the Capitals tomorrow. Rangers take care of their own business, man. We need somebody to help us out a little bit. But yeah, the last 2 games of the season are against Boston, so it could really come down to that, man. I rarely see hits, runs, stolen base, etc. People wonder why baseball gets boring. It's exactly, Dan. That is such a great take. That is why baseball is boring to people, because it's a home run or a strikeout. So yeah, that's boring. There's no doubt. Go back to the 80s. Watch a guy like Ricky Henderson. Ricky Henderson was anything but boring. The stolen base is an exciting part of baseball. The hit and run is an exciting part of baseball. That's a fact. Ricky Henderson, Vince Coleman, Kenny Lofton, those guys were exciting. Eric Davis was an exciting player. Young Barry Bonds was an exciting player. These guys that were 30-30 guys. Vladimir Guerrero was an exciting ball player. You're absolutely right, Dan. You're absolutely right. Am I coming to Citi Field too? Oh, Asia, I don't know. It's hard to do anything with a 4-year-old. I would love to go to Citi Field, though. I can tell you this, Asia, whenever I am able to make it down to Citi Field, I'll definitely come look for you. I will definitely stop by, my lady. I will definitely stop by. Am I Tana's brother? We're brothers from another mother, but we're not really related blood-wise. I mean, maybe we are both Italian from New York. I mean, who knows? But as far as I know, he's not blood, but brother from another mother. Zach says, let's go, Tampa. What's going on, Zach? White Lotus, what's going on? Mickey Rivers was excited. Exactly. So it'll be the middle of the order for the Yanks. Stanton to lead off. He takes it in there for a strike count. 0-1. Stanton, Torres, Gardner, 4, 5, and 6 for the Yankees. Stanton reached on an error in the first inning. Yankees left them loaded in the first. They left 2 on in the top or the bottom of the second. So they've left 5 men on base in 2 innings. That's Yankee baseball. The 0-1. And Stanton takes it right down the middle. 0-2. If you have a great announcer, even a boring game can be fun. That's why we turn off. I appreciate that, Bodo. That's the thing. I try to be exciting. I try to make it interesting. Why Vince Scully was the greatest ever to do it. The 0-2. Swing and miss, strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Sanchez swings at a pitch out of the strike zone. And there's one away here in the Yankee third. And now I start to worry because I know Glasnow's pitch count is up. The Yankees have had this guy on the ropes for 2 innings. They were able to push 1 run across with all those base runners. And now you worry that Glasnow could find his groove, and the Yankees missed their opportunity, and now this guy can cruise for the next 4 innings. Here's Gleyber. Checked the swing, but he went around. Count 0-1. That's what I worry about. These really good pitchers, when they're in trouble early, you've got to get runs. The Yankees should have scored at least 3 runs in those first 2 innings. No, it's Diet Coke. The 0-1. Low, count 1-1. Stanton stinks. Yeah, they pretty much all stink, Scott. They're all pretty bad. 94 was the strike year, T85. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Brother BKL, we definitely need the damn Yankees to win, my man. They need to win bad. The 1-1. And he did not swing. Looked like he did, but Glasnow can't believe the call. Count 2-1. Gleyber did check. 1 out. Nobody on. Bottom of the third. Tied at 1 apiece. What's going on, Scotty? I appreciate that, brother. Thank you, my man. It'll be a 2-1 to Gleyber. Glasnow kicks, deals. Gleyber swings and fouls it straight back, swinging from his shoe tops. Count 2-2. Glasnow's up to 61 pitches here as he played with 1 out in the bottom of the third. So if nothing else, you know me, I'm usually a pessimist. I like to say I'm a realist, and reality is that a lot of things are negative in this world, but you want to look for a positive. Glasnow's up into the 60s already for his pitch count. The 2-2. Gleyber takes it outside, 3-2. Gleyber had a good patient at bat, his first at bat, where he drew a walk, did not try to extend. He had first and third with 2 outs, and he took the walk. Rays do shift for Gleyber. 3 on the left side of the infield. It'll be a 3-2 to Gleyber. Glasnow kicks and deals the payoff. Gleyber swings and fouls it straight back. 97. See, this is what I mean. 97 down the middle. Take the ball up the middle. Stop trying to hit a home run. I understand that ball is there to be hit. The biggest part, you can't try to hit home runs in baseball. It's the hardest thing to do in sports is hit a home run. In any sport. Hitting a baseball is the toughest thing to do. But if you think back up the middle in the right center field, Gleyber pops it up. Right field. Over a few steps is a Rosarina and makes the catch 2 away. If you think opposite field and up the middle, you stay back on the ball, keep your hands back, you're more likely to hit a home run than when you swing from your shoe tops and open up your swing. Because at that point, you're going to be out in front, you're going to pop it up. That's what Gleyber did that whole bat. Just keep opening up. Again, you don't cut down the swing on 2 strikes. Just keep swinging for the fences. Just take the damn pitch up the middle for a single. There's no shame in getting a single in baseball. There's no shame in getting a damn single. Here's Gardner with 2 outs and nobody on. Gardner had a big at bat in the first inning. He hit a weak ground ball to first. Takes that one in there for a strike, and the count's 0-1. Yeah, Jack, I mean, I love Gleyber. Gleyber's my favorite Yankee, okay? But he's going to get criticized just like anybody else I criticize if we don't come through. Gardner takes a breaking ball over the outside corner for a strike. The count's quickly 0-2. Like I said, man, you worry with a guy like Glasnow. These really good pitchers. When you have them on the ropes early, you better get your damn runs because these guys will settle in, and then it's going to be a long day for these hitters. Struggle with his control early on. The 0-2, Gardner swings and misses strike 3. The Yankees go down 1-2-3, 2 strikeouts for Glasnow. We'll go to the top of the fourth inning with the score. The Rays won and the Yankees won. Seen it so many times, man. The Yankees have the opportunity to get 2, 3, 4 runs against a guy that's a really tough pitcher. And an error that helps you out in the first inning. You drew a bunch of walks, and you just don't get the big hit when it's needed. And that's happened a lot. Knicks fans are real New York fans, like Lakers fans are real LA ones. The Nets, the flippers of the East. And I know most New Yorkers fans like the Yankees better than the Mets. Well, the reason for that, T85, is because the Yankees have been here since 1903. The Mets, I mean, pretty much, the Giants left in 1958. They left New York, and then the Mets came here in 62. So that's kind of why that's happened. Because the Mets were pretty much, even though they kind of took over for the New York Giants baseball team, the Mets were kind of an expansion team. So, like me, my grandfather was a Yankee fan. My grandfather was born in 1919. So, he was a Yankee fan. My dad was a Yankee fan. Obviously, I'm going to be a Yankee fan. My son's going to be a Yankee fan. That's just how it goes. You got to be a Yankee fan in my family. So that's why. A lot of times I think the Yankee stuff is passed down through bloodlines, and the Yankees have been around for a really long time. The Mets since 62. So I think that's why that happens. And I think it's the same thing with the Giants and the Jets. The Giants have been around since 1925. The Jets are an expansion team. So I think that has a lot to do with it. It's usually just a tradition in a lot of people's families is that, you go to the games with your parents or your grandparents, and you just end up liking the team that they do for that reason. 1998 Yankees ranked 4th in the majors in stolen bases, 7th in homers, and we had a great season. Yeah, Dan, I mentioned before. Tino Martinez led the Yankees with 28 home runs in 1998. This is the greatest greatest modern team in the history of baseball, the 98 Yankees. They did everything right. They'd be up 2-1 in the 6th. They would scratch a run in the 7th. They'd scratch a run in the 8th, and be 4-1 game over. They don't do that anymore. Do I think the Giants should ever get a quarterback? Absolutely not. The Giants have no player in this draft to trade up for. No way. Giants shouldn't take a quarterback no matter what. It's Daniel Jones or nothing this year. Next year, if Daniel Jones stinks this year, then maybe you look at it next year, but not this year, no way. Up and into a Rose Arena, leading off the 4th for the Rays. It's 1-1 to a Rose Arena. Struck out in the first. It'll be a Rose Arena. Meadows and Brousseau, 2, 3, and 4 here for the Rays in their half of the 4th. We're tied at 1 apiece. Rays got their run on a solo homer by Francisco Mejia. The Yankees got their run on a RBI single by DJ LeMahieu. Rosarina swings and fouls it off of Gary Sanchez's inner right thigh, or did it hit him in the hand? Sanchez is in pain. He's a catcher, though. He's tough. Catchers are tough. See if that hit him. Gary Sanchez, let's see where that got him. Might have got him in the hand. Ooh, it did. He took the foul ball right off of that part of his hand. At least this didn't look like he got his fingers. He is still down. That looked like it hurt. It'll be 1-2 to Rosarino. Hopefully Gary's okay. And it's cold. It doesn't feel good when it's warm, but it hurts 10 times worse when it's cold. When your hands are cold, there's no sun, and it's cold out there, and you take one off your fingers. That hurts. Gary's still down. They're applying some pressure there to the index finger. Ooh, he did pull away there when he pressed on the top of his index finger. And Gary's standing up. Umpire's talking to him. Trying to figure out what they want to do here. That hurt. That definitely hurt. And it looks like Gary's going to stay in there, shaking it off. He's a tough kid, man. That had to hurt like hell. That had to hurt like hell. So he takes a deep breath, puts his catcher's mask back on. The tools of ignorance, as they're called. Probably because you got to be, even though you're one of the smartest people on the field when you're a catcher, and they make great baseball managers. There's something wrong with you to be a catcher. The 1-2 swung on in, chop foul by Rosarino. The count remains 1-2. Sanchez was able to throw the ball back to Montgomery without a problem, so he seems to be okay. He's still flexing his right hand, which he took a foul ball off of. Rosarina leading off the bottom of the fourth for the Rays in a 1-1 game. Montgomery about to deal the 1-2 and the pitch upstairs, 2-2. Yeah, that had to hurt, Jared. That had to hurt like hell. Gary going to go back to the old Gary now? I wish we could get 2017 Gary Sanchez back in this team. I wish we could get 2017 any Yankee back in this team. The 2-2 just missed 3-2. So Monty doing a little bit too much nibbling here. You got to make a Rosarina put it in play. Don't want to walk the leadoff hitter, especially when you were ahead of the count 1-2. Monty shaking out the sign. Now the lefty got what he likes. Sanchez sets up inside. The 3-2. Swung and a miss. Strike 3. High fastball to Rosarina. Second time in a row he's left the strike zone. And second time in a row he's gone down on strikes. Well, that'll bring up the DH Austin Meadows. Miguel Andujar is not on the team. A-jumps. He's in the minors. Miguel Andujar just don't have a place on the Yankees. There's really no place for him. Gio Urshela, that's why getting hurt kills you. Gio Urshela had such a great year last year, and Gio could pick it at third, even though he had an error the other night. But he's a good fielder. Miguel Andujar can't field. And Andujar, that pitch is a breaking ball upstairs, count 1-0 to Austin Meadows. He struck out back in the first. Andujar's never been the same after the shoulder injury, and it's a shame because Andujar's had such a good rookie season. Got robbed. Should have won Rookie of the Year. Pitch is outside 2-0. So he's never been the same. He's never got that swing back after the shoulder. So, he's hurt. I didn't even know he was hurt, Jared. I just figured he didn't make the team. It'll be a 2-0 to Austin Meadows with one out in the top of the fourth. Montgomery deals inside 3-0. So Montgomery now losing the plate a little bit. Went full on a Rosarina, and now he's behind 3-0 to Austin Meadows. Manuel Margot. Mike Brousseau waits on deck. 3-0 upstairs, not even close. One out walk, Austin Meadows will go to first. That'll bring up the second baseman, Mike Brousseau. Alex, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate that. Yes, sweet. It's interesting with I don't think Didi wanted to come back to the Yankees. I just remember them asking him after they lost the playoff series, and it didn't sound like he wanted to come back here. I agree. I think Glaber has a bright future. He's just not a really good fielding shortstop, even though he came up in the Cubs farm system as a shortstop. He's more of a second baseman. But they do miss Didi's left-handed bat. The Yankees don't have a power left-handed bat. And they need that. That pitch is swung on and fouled away by Brousseau, and the count's 0-1. The Yankees don't have that thumper in the middle. That's a lefty. Instead they have to put Aaron Hicks in the middle line because he can hit from the left side, even though he sucks. But they miss Didi. I miss Didi. I like Didi. It'll be an 0-1 to Mike Brousseau. One out, one on. Top of the fourth, tied at 1 apiece. Montgomery's pitch count in good shape at 48. Sanchez seems to be okay after the foul ball off the hand. The lefty kicks and deals. It's just off the plate upstairs, and the count is 1-1. Yankees going to use a little 463 double play here, or 643, I should say. Or ain't going to be any 463 because I'm sure that they're shifting for Brousseau. So maybe it'll be a 563 because the third baseman plays shortstop sometime. Who the hell knows with these shifts? But the Yankees could use a room service double play. It'll be a 1-1 to Brousseau, a throw over to first. And Meadow is about a step off, takes a step back in first. Showing the El Presidente beer behind the Yankee, behind the batters. Making me thirsty. Seeing that El Presidente, just thinking of a nice cold beer right now, how good that would taste during a Yankee game. Don't have any beer. Finished it off. Should have saved one for the game today. That's my fault. It'll be a 1-1 for Montgomery, and that pitch hangs outside. The count's 2-1. So again, Montgomery is struggling with his control. Pete Rose is fun to watch. Yeah, Pete Rose. I saw Pete Rose at the end of his career. Definitely did not see Charlie Hustle in his prime. But he's another guy that played the game as hard as you can play it. So, I saw him like right at the end of his career in the middle 80s. It'll be a 2-1. Let's see if they send the runner. Pitch right down the middle at the knees, and the count is 2-2. Darren Gale, what's going on? Hey, think about it. Whose jersey am I wearing, Darren? Mariano, baby. We're wearing it for Mariano. We're also wearing it for Jackie Robinson, since Mariano Rivera was the last player in baseball to wear a 42 before they retired it. But my little tribute to Jackie Robinson today. It'll be a 2-2 to Brousseau. Montgomery set at the belt. Lefty kicks, deals, swung on and fouled away. Way out in front of a breaking ball. The count remains 2-2. All right, nap time. Got a drive tonight. Headed to the Windy City, then over to York, Pennsylvania, then New York. Glad I could catch you and check all as well. Bodo, be safe, my man. Thank you for stopping in. Always appreciate you being there, brother. And like I said, stay safe on the road. Always appreciate what you truck drivers do. You make sure that we eat. So big shout out to you guys, no doubt. Wolf in Connecticut, what's going on, buddy? Been a while, man. Let's go. Yeah, the only clutch guy is DJ. We know that. It'll be a 2-2 to Rousseau, and I have no idea what the hell Montgomery's doing here. Meadows is like a step off of first base. Get the batter. Austin Meadows ain't stealing a base, okay? If Austin Meadows runs, whatever. Get the batter. Austin Meadows ain't a base stealer. Get the batter. Worry about the batter. Get him. Don't worry about Austin Meadows leaving the base. Just get Rousseau at the plate. Everything else will take care of itself. It'll be a 2-2 for Montgomery, and the pitch swung on and fouled straight back. The count remains 2-2. So Rousseau just got a piece of it to stay alive. 1-1, top of the fourth inning. The Rays, if you just tuned in, got their run on a solo homer by Francisco Mejia and their half of the second. And the Yankees got their run with an RBI single by DJ LeMahieu in the bottom of the second. Very dark, ominous clouds hanging over Yankee Stadium right now. I am going out after this game, so if there's any kind of rain delay and I can't finish it, I'm not going to be able to finish it. So hopefully the rain stays away. It'll be a 2-2. Swung on and ripped foul outside third. The count remains 2-2. No Lakers today, Scott. After this game, I'm going out to dinner with my wife. They're doing a little birthday thing for my wife tonight, so I'm going out. The 4:30, like I said, the 4:30 game was going to be impossible for me anyway because I would have had to watch my son. Even if I wasn't going to the dinner, I would have had to watch my son. I can't stream the Lakers and watch a 4-year-old. That's impossible. A baseball game's different, but a basketball game, there's just no way because my focus is completely on the game. The 2-2 bounced up there. Nice stop by Sanchez, holding Meadows at first. The count's now 3-2. So Montgomery, who had a really good pitch count through the first 3 innings, has gone full to Randy Rosarino before he struck him out, walked Austin Meadows on 4 pitches, and now is full to Mike Brousseau. A lot of pitches here already in the fourth for Montgomery. Pitch count now up to 55. I'll definitely be back for the Lakers on Monday, though. But that 4:30 game today, that's very difficult. 4:30 on a Saturday, man, for a guy that works a full-time job and wants to have some time to hang out with his family. It's a tough one. 3-2, Swan and ripped to right field. Judge back on the track near the wall. He'll haul it in about midway through the track. So Brousseau gave it a ride, but it died out there. Judge makes the catch, 2 away. And that'll bring up look at us showing O'Neill right now. Yeah, hit that. That's what I'm talking about. I was mentioning O'Neill earlier today. Yeah, get him, Paul. Love it. Yeah, bang that thing. Love it. That's my freaking guy. Yeah. But he's pissed. The Yankees need that guy in the team. I love that. My wife used to say, she used to say when we were dating, she'd see Paul O'Neill there. She goes, "That's you." I said, "I know. That is me. That's why I love Paul O'Neill. I love that. That pitch is swung on and hit in the air into the gap, and it's deep, and it is gone. So a 2-run homer for Manuel Margot. It didn't even look like he hit that ball hard. That ball just kept carrying and carrying and carrying, and it goes over the left center field wall for a 2-run homer. It's 3-1 Tampa Bay. 416 feet. Didn't even look like he hit that ball good. So the Yankees continue to struggle, and they are now down 3-1. But the Yankees, like I was saying, they need a guy like Paul O'Neill. They need a guy that actually gives a damn. Nobody on this team gives a damn about losing. They don't care. They care about collecting their paychecks. They don't. This team has no pride. I mean, that's a big difference. When I talked about in the podcast this morning, that pitch is crushed. If it's fair, it's gone. Foul ball. Montgomery, bad control in this inning. Bad control. Yeah, Margot looked like he reached for that, but he got it on the good part of the bat. That thing just kept going and going and going. And that wasn't a cheapie. I mean, he hit that over the 399 sign, so that was not a cheap home run by any means. Just didn't look like he really got a good swing at that one. The 0-1, low 1-1. But, yeah, the Yankees don't have any pride. I mentioned earlier, they're a bunch of prima donnas, man. I told the championship teams, they wouldn't be having this crap. They'd have players-only meetings. They would, like I said, they would find other players. There's a hanging breaking ball, hit the right field. Judge just in front of the track, makes the catch, and that will retire the side. But the Rays get 2 runs on 1 hit. They don't leave anybody. We've played 3.5. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. 3-1 Tampa Bay. Leadoff walk came back to hurt the Yankees, and that is the difference between the Yankees and the Rays. The Rays capitalize when they have a chance. The Yankees do not. Left 5 men on in the first 2 innings against a really good pitcher. Can't have that. Winning ball clubs don't do that. Winning ball clubs take advantage of breaks and walks, and they drive in runs when they have to drive in. Ligma just happened, man. Is it Boone? I don't like Boone, White Lotus. I think Boone has a lot to do with it, but at the end of the day, Aaron Boone's not coming up with men on base. Aaron Boone is not coming up there with second and third and 1 out, swinging for the fences and trying to hit a home run instead of just hitting a single. Boone's not doing that. I don't like the way Boone rests the players. I don't like Boone's lineups. I think that Boone should have had Odor bunting in the bottom of the 2nd inning with 1st and 2nd and nobody out for DJ LeMahieu because the guy is hitting 400 the last 5 years with runners in scoring position. He's our best hitter. So get the runners to 2nd and 3rd for DJ, who did line a single and drive in a run. That's the way you're supposed to play baseball. Boone don't do that. So he has a lot to do with it. But at the end of the day, the players need to be held responsible for not coming through. I hate Boone, but it's the players. Yeah, Stringer Bell. I like I said, I want to try to cover the Yankees twice a week. Once the Lakers are done, I'll be able to do more Yankee stuff. I'm going to do a Yankee podcast every Saturday, but no Lakers today. I'm not gonna be home tonight. So I'm going to dinner after this game with my wife for her birthday, and then we're family and friends are going to go out later tonight. So I'm not gonna. The 4:30 game is going to be in pod. That's such a tough game. And let's face it, man. 70% of my audience is sleeping, which they should be. It's 4:30 in the morning in the Philippines. But I'll definitely be back for the Lakers on Monday. Talking Giants will be tomorrow night. I don't know what's going on tomorrow. I may stream the Yankee game tomorrow too. We'll see. We'll see what's going on tomorrow. But if I'm home and nothing's planned, I may do the finale of this series. I love doing it, even though the Yankees suck, and they suck right now. I still love this team with all my heart, man. I said it before. The Yankees are my favorite team, and I expect the most out of them. That's why I'm the hardest on them. I just love calling a baseball game. It's my favorite sport to call. And Glaber swings and misses. Counts 0-1. Or not Glaber, I'm sorry, Gary Sanchez. Sanchez, Gio, and Odor, 7-8-9 for the Yankees as they bat here in the bottom of the 4th, now trailing 3-1. Tampa Bay doing to the Yankees what the Yankees do to a lot of teams. They're beating them at the home run. Sanchez takes upstairs, counts 1-1. Gary walked his first at bat. It was a good at bat by Gary. Took a foul ball off his right hand when he was catching, top of the inning. But the Rays got a solo homer from Francisco Mejia and a 2-run shot by Manuel Margot. Yankees run on a RBI single by DJ. 1-1 to Sanchez. Swung and a missed. Right through a fastball. The count's 2-2. We'll see. Like I said, AJ, if I'm not doing anything tomorrow, if nothing's planned, I would do it. It'll be a 1-2 to Gary. He's going to take time out. Yankees trail 3-1. They had their opportunities. If you just tuned in, the Yankees have 5 men on the first 2 innings. And I said then, the Yankees got to take advantage of Glass now. These guys settle in and they're tough to hit. He went 1-2-3 with 2 strikeouts in the third. He is up to 70 pitches. The 1-2 to Garrett. There he swings and hits it in the air to center field. Actually, it's going to be right field. Now it's center field. And it is caught. Brett Phillips took a big step back. It was a big swing and it didn't go anywhere. But plenty of time to come underneath the fly ball by Sanchez, so he's out. Then I'll bring up Gio Urshela with 1 out, nobody on. LA Comets going on. G7.5. The Yankees are awful. They're a bad team. They're a bad team right now. Like I said, they'll beat up on bad teams. The Yankees will go on a run. They'll play teams like Baltimore and whenever really bad teams are out there, they'll have like a 12-game stretch against those teams. They'll go 10-2, and everybody will think that they're great. But against really tough teams, they're weak. That pitch is in there for a strike. Good breaking ball to start off. Gio, the count 0-1. That's what happens. So, Ralph Wiggum, what's going on, buddy? If you guys haven't done so, man, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll be doing more Yankee stuff as the season goes along. Like I said, I'll be doing a weekly podcast on Saturday mornings at 10 o'clock. We'll talk about the Yankees weekend review. And as I mentioned, as that gets a little bit more popular, I'll start bringing in a guest for the last 15 minutes. And if it gets really popular at some point, maybe next season, I'll look for a co-host. I thought about that, maybe having a co-host on Saturday mornings. But we will see how that starts to go. Felt like it was a good debut today because I got the best subscribers and supporters on YouTube, and I appreciate you guys so much. A pitch is swung on a miss, 97 on the outside corner, count 1-2. I do have the best subscribers and supporters on YouTube, so I really, I can never say enough how much I appreciate you guys and girls for all the support that you give me on this channel. It really means a lot to me, so thank you very much. Hopefully the Yankees can come out with a victory today, but it's not looking good. The 1-2 to Gio. Swung on, and he just got a piece of it, and Mejia could not hold on to the foul tip. The count remains 1-2. Mr. Kebab, what's going up in the Philippines? Man, it's 2:30 in the morning in the Philippines, my man. What you doing up? Asia, Manuel Margot hit a 2-run homer in the top of the fourth. 2-run homer in the top of the fourth for Tampa. That's how they got those extra 2 runs. It'll be a 1-2 from Glasnow to Gio. Pitch. Bounced up there. Spiked it. 54-footer by Glasnow as he overthrew that one. Counts 2-2. B-Man, thanks so much, brother. Really appreciate it. Really. He said, what would Casey Stengel say if he saw this team? Casey Stengel wouldn't see this team because Casey Stengel would have had this team playing good baseball. B-Man. That's why. He would have had this team playing great baseball. He would have had them bunting and running, stealing bases. Pitch. Gio swings and misses. Weak wave at a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. 5th strikeout for Glasnow, who has definitely settled down now and starting to mow the Yankees down like nobody's business. That'll bring up Odor. So, the Yankees need Bucky. I know the Yankees need a lot. You're both Yankees. There you go, Mr. Kebab. Nice. Well, you're in the right spot, my man. Glad you could tune in for the Philippines. Manga dangu manga, sir. Even if it is early in the morning over there. Odor's up there with 2 outs, nobody on here in the Yankees' 4th. Glasnow struggled through the first couple of innings, left 5 men on. The Yankees have 5 men on. He's retired the last 6 now. Big at-bats were not had by guys like Brett Gardner, Aaron Judge, Aaron Hicks. Odor tries to hit another one, a mile, instead pops it up. Odor had a really bad at-bat in the second, and the Yankees had 1st and 2nd with nobody out. And Glasnow was struggling with his control. Odor decided instead of trying to hit a single or bunting or trying to get the runner over to second, third, he was going to try to hit a 3-run homer, and he popped it up behind home plate. He just did that swing again. Fits right in with this team. The 1-1. Swings and misses at a fastball. Count 1-2. Got to get Glasnow the hell out of there, man. Hopefully the first 2 innings gets Glasnow out of there after 6, and we can hold it at 3-1 and maybe pull off a victory. Because the Yankees aren't going to hit Glasnow the rest of the time he's in there. I can tell you that right now. I'm just watching the way this guy's pitching right now. Yankees aren't going to touch him as long as he's in the game. Can see it. It'll be a 1-2. Found it off the catcher's mask, and the count remains 1-2. Catchers are taking a beating back there today. Sanchez took one off the mask, took one off the hand. Mejia takes one off the hand. This is my wife's drink. I don't even know what this is. San Pellegrino Italian sparkling drinks. Annunziata Rosa. Not bad. A little blood orange. I have to put some alcohol in here watching this game, man. Be like Harry Doyle with a little Jack Daniels at my side. Odor is, Odor stinks. This team is bad, guy. It's bad. Did I do the Pirates and Brewers? Not today, Joel. Not today. I do have the MLB extra innings package, so I can do any game, but pretty much just going to focus on my Yankees. It'll be 1-2 to Odor, bottom of the fourth. 3-1 Tampa, 2 outs, nobody on. Pitch. Check the swing. Did he go? And he did not, so the count is 2-2. Glass now is up into the 80s for pitches, though. He has at 82 pitches. No Lakers game today, Miguel. I'm going out to dinner after this one. The 4:30 game on a Saturday is almost impossible. That is a really, really bad spot for the Lakers to play. They're supposed to play at 10 o'clock, not 4. Pitches upstairs. Odor's working count full 3-2. The 4:30 Lakers, that wasn't going to happen. My wife's had a birthday party, like a birthday dinner planned since last week. And even if I wasn't going, I can't stream the Lakers and watch my son. That's impossible. So I wasn't going to be able to do it anyway. Be back on Monday for the Lakers and the Jazz. The 3-2. Swung on and hit in the air, but it's going to hang up, and it's going to be – it looked good off the bat. That thing just died. It looked so good off the bat, but he must have got it off the end. Glass now knows he got away with one there. Yankees go 1-2-3 in their half of the fourth. We'll go to the top of the fifth. Tampa Bay 3, New York 1. Well, that looks so good off the bat. But he must have caught it off the trademark or off the end of the bat because, like I said, it went nowhere. Drink some Ballantine beer. I know, yeah, that's the old days. The Ballantine Blast, Henry. For me, it wasn't the Ballantine Blast. A little bit before my time. But for me, Henry, it was Phil Rizzuto and Spencer Ross saying, hey, you know what happens every time a New York Yankee hits a home run? Hey, Mike Pagliarulo, this bud's for you. That's what I got growing up. Every time a Yankee hits a home run, hey, Mike Pagliarulo, hey, Dan Pasqua, this bud's for you. Hey, Don Mattingly, this bud's for you. That was what I grew up with. Mike Pagliarulo, Pags, my guy. Yeah, that's my guy, man. Sound of the bat, man. Yeah, I had the volume down, Joel, but it looked good off the bat. It just, obviously, he must have got it off the trademark or just missed it. Just Jimmy, what's going on, man? Thank you guys for being here. It's 4-3 Rangers. I'm taping it, so Rangers can't be blown out 4-3. Lord knows at the beginning of the year, Michael, the Rangers blew a lot of games. Coming back to haunt them right now. So, 13 minutes ago, third period. Yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm not watching. I'm watching it now. Who's in goal today? Is it Gorgiev or is it Shesterkin for the Rangers? Because Shesterkin's been amazing and back-to-back shutouts. Eugene, what's going on? Yeah, Phil Rizzuto, Bill White, Frank Messer. Messer was a little before my time. Because for me, it was Phil Rizzuto, Spencer Ross, and Bill White. Middle 80s WPIX 11 in New York. That's what we got. So, pitch is in there for a strike. Here we go, top of the fifth. It'll be Wendell, Adames, Phillips. 7-8-9 for Tampa. They lead 3-1. Wendell struck out back in the second. Somebody said Sanchez is out, so I'm guessing Higashioka is behind the plate. So Sanchez not able to continue after the foul ball off the hand. Pitch is low, count 1-1. So Higashioka, Sanchez tried to gut it out, but hopefully x-rays are negative and he doesn't have a broken pinky. 1-1. Swung on in line. Oh, what a play by Urshela. Robbing Wendell of a hit as he lays out perpendicular and makes the catch. Great play by Gio. I'll bring up Adames from going out. It has a hell of a catch. Hell of a catch. So they're showing a screenshot of Gary. Don't know what that's about. Here's Willie Adames. 1 out and nobody on in the top of the 5th. Rays 3-1 with the strength of a couple of home runs. Montgomery deals inside, and the count's 1-0. That was a good play. That was a good play, Bucks. You ain't lying, big old dog. Damn Yankees is right. 1-0. Swung and a miss. Good change up off the corner, or slider rather, count 1-1. By the way, guys, if you have any new to the channel, thank you for being here. Do me a favor, hit the like button. That helps out the stream. It's free to do. Smack the like, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. That way you know when I do any Yankee live stream or content. And I appreciate you being here. Hopefully you're all having a great Saturday afternoon or Saturday afternoon or Saturday. I can't talk. Saturday evening if you're across the Atlantic Ocean. We have a great Saturday morning if you're joining me from the West Coast. It'll be a 2-1 to Adames. Swung on a miss way out in front of a changeup. And the count is 2-2. And again, that to me, that's a classic example of Adames looking dead red. I'm swinging at it no matter what, and he was out in front by 3 days. It'll be a 2-2 to Adames. Montgomery's made 2 mistakes today. They've both cost him a couple of home runs. And he's behind 3-1. Pitch. Fouled away. The count remains 2-2. It also sucks when you're a starting pitcher for the Yankees. And there's so much pressure on you because you know that any mistake you make, you're probably going to end up losing the game because your offense can't do a damn thing at the plate. Because your offense is absolutely pathetic. That's really tough in a starting pitcher. The 2-2. And got a piece of it. Floats it into left field. Gardner comes in a few steps. Makes the catch. 2 away here in the Rays' 5th. Going to be out a couple of days. Well, like I said, John, hopefully it's not broken. X-ray is negative. That looked like it hurt. That looked like it hurt. They always show Brett Phillips doing the airplane man every time that he comes up to the plate. Do I really need to see this? They lost the World Series. Who gives a damn about him airplane manning across the field? Gives a damn. Good pitch by Montgomery to start him off. Phillips 2 out of 17 on the early year. 2 outs, nobody on. Pitch upstairs, 1-1. We need good hitters that know how to put the ball. Yeah, I completely agree, big old dog. Yankees need to manufacture runs. The Yankees got to hit with men on base. We left 5 men on base the first 2 innings when Glasnow was struggling. And I say it all the time. You better get a good pitcher early. Right there by Montgomery, the count's 1-2. They had chances against Glasnow. He had no control. His fastball was straight as a string. They got an error. And he's going to shift now. 1-2. They're going to. He's reshifted over there. It's weird. The 1-2 from Montgomery to Phillips. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Tied him up with a high fastball, and that will retire the side. The Rays go 1-2-3 in their half of the 5th. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th with the score. The Tampa Bay Rays 3. New York Yankees 1. All right. Yankees got to get some damn runs here, man. Yankees got to get some runs. Get some runs, guys. Yankees are in last place. Stop swinging for the fences. Exactly, Trini. Exactly. Let's go. Yeah, how many times are we going to see that replay, Jared? It's like every time that they play the Rays, is it not? Crazy. Yeah, Thomas, Yankees are in last place. I don't watch either Star Wars or Harry Potter, so I couldn't even pick Joel. Those 2 definitely not in my wheelhouse of films or series or whatever you want to call them. They have bold sign. That's what I said. I mentioned it early on in the game. I said the Yankees have an opportunity to get Glasnow the hell out of there. They got to take advantage because the good pitchers, you got to get them early, man. Once they get into a groove, forget it. The only good thing that the Yankees have going is Glasnow throwing like 82 pitches through 4 innings. So he's not going to get into the 7th, I wouldn't imagine. 2 words to describe the team: Yankees suck. They do right now. They do right now. So, obviously, Last Jedi, I was going to say Star Wars. I knew yours was Star Wars, my lady, of course. I knew that. Buck Showalter for the Yankees? Yeah, I would love Buck to come back. Buck's a baseball guy. Yankees need a baseball manager, not a guy that coddles them. They don't need a coddler. They need a guy to get in their face and tell them how to pitch. Garrett Cole, Glasnow tie on all pitch for the Pirates from 2016-2017. Which 2 former Yankees caught each of them over that span? It's interesting. DJ LeMahieu, Aaron Judge, and Aaron Hicks. 1, 2, and 3, top of the order for the Yankees. DJ LeMahieu responsible for the lone Yankee run, as he always is. He had an RBI single back in the 2nd inning. He singled. Singles are effective. 1-0. DJ takes a breaking ball over the inside corner for a strike, and the count's 1-1. I'm doing good, Brittany. Hope you're doing well as well. Francisco Cervelli. Dan Louder, hey, the Dodgers are good. I don't expect anything less from the Dodgers. 1-1. Low, 2-1. Dodgers will be back in the World Series. Dodgers damn good. Dodgers damn good. We'll not be live for the Lakers today. We'll be live for the Lakers on Monday night, but tonight going out, that 4:30 starts. It's ill-timed. Why the hell the Lakers have a 1:30 afternoon start in Los Angeles is beyond me. I don't understand the schedule. They did this when they played the Hawks too. It makes no sense. Play the game late at night when it should be played. Not 1:30 in Pacific time in the afternoon. Or 4:30 in the East. Glasnow's hurt. So Glasnow's hurt, and I didn't see what happened. I don't know if it's a cramp. He can't stand up. It's his hand. He is in pain, man. He is doubled over in pain. It's not his pitching hand. I don't know, it's a cramp. Like he's trying to stretch out. It's his left hand. It is a cramp. He's chugging water. Well, buddy, once you cramp, the water ain't going to help you. He cramped. Weird on a cold day. Glasnow definitely cramped. He's trying to stretch out his hand. This is not his pitching hand. It's his left hand. But that thing just cramped up. Now he's going to get another. He wants more to drink. But it's too late. You got to hydrate before you cramp, man. You're not gonna sit there and chug water and your cramp going away. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. Yeah, he caught the ball. That's just what happened, man. His left hand just cramped like I said. He caught the ball, and all of a sudden his hand is just like it cramped. It cramped. Fans are booing. I don't have the TV up. Fans are booing because the Yankees suck. They're not booing Tyler Glasnow. They're booing the Yankees. The Yankee fans are booing everything because the Yankees suck. The Yankee fans are frustrated. They pay a lot of money to go watch this group of players play, and they've been bums this year. Yankee fans are just not happy in general. So anytime they can boo, they're going to boo. I'm sure that if Aaron Hicks strikes out, he'll get booed, which he should. You should boo him anyway. Aaron Hicks sucks. But I'm sure if Stanton strikes out, they'll boo him. Glasnow seems to be okay. He's going to throw a couple of pitches here. But yeah, his left hand just cramped up in the throw back from the catcher. So he seems to be fine. That's really weird. There's some really weird things going on today. Gary Sanchez takes a foul tip off of his hand. He's out of the game. Now Glasnow just he's laughing it off. Out of nowhere, his left hand cramped up on him. So we're going to get ready to go back here. The Yankees, batting here in the bottom of the 5th, trail 3-1. DJ LeMahieu leading off. It's a 2-1 count to DJ. Glasnow still trying to stretch out the left hand. Again, that's not his pitching hand. be a 2-1 to DJ LeMahieu, leading off the Yankee fifth. Glass now looks in for the sign, gets what he likes. The righty kicks and deals, and it's low, 3-1 to DJ. We need a Shane Spencer. Yes, George, they do. They need a young kid, a shot in the arm, like a Shane Spencer or Shelley Duncan, one of those type of guys. 3-1 to DJ, way upstairs. Good back. Yankees got to get something going here, and DJ will lead it off. Good start to the Yankees fifth. Rays have Thompson warming up in the pen. Let's see if Glass now stays in the game. He's throwing a lot of pitches today. And Aaron Judge will step in as the tying run. He's over 2 today. Fly out and strike out. Hitting .267 on the young season. 4 homers, 7 driven in. I hate when Aaron Judge tries to pull everything. Aaron Judge is strong enough. So is Stanton. Hit the ball to right field, man. Short right field porch. Should aim for that porch. Judge takes it upstairs for a strike count. 0-1. I mean, that's a Judge and Stanton. Don't worry about pulling the ball. Pull the ball. You're hitting it to the deep part of the park, man. Try to hit that ball to right field. These guys can freaking take a half swing and hit the ball out of there. They're so damn strong. Much better when they hit the ball to the opposite field. Both of them. 0-1. Judge checked a swing. He did not go around. The count's 1-1. DJ LeMahieu on at first with nobody out here in the Yankees fifth. They trail 3-1. Glass now at 91 pitches, due 4+ innings. Judge had a big at bat in the second, did not come through. The 1-1 up and in, right under his elbow, and the count's 2-1. Yes, Rebecca. Come on, Yankees is right. Rick Sanchez is a Dodger. I don't know how the Yankees can have that lineup. They're not even a 500 team, man. They're 5-8. The reason that they're all or nothing, Rick. They don't hit with men on base. They either hit home runs or they don't score, and it's hard to hit home runs. It's hard. 2-1. Over first, DJ back. That's why. That's why they're bad. And they don't field well either. They're the 11th worst fielding team in the American League. They commit a lot of errors. And they don't get big hits. They left 5 men on base in the first 2 innings of this game. They had a chance to get to Tyler Glass. Now they didn't do it. But that's why they're 5-8. Pitch hangs high. 3-1. This might be Glasnow's last batter. Aaron Hicks is on deck. He's obviously a switch hitter. So Cash may turn him around to the right side of the plate. Damage pitch for Aaron Judge. Zone a pitch and crush it. If it's not there, let it go. The 3-1. Judge fouls it off the umpire. And the count's full 3-2. Exactly, Rebecca. That's what they need to do. Just exactly, Trini. Contact. Would it be the right decision? They're boring to most sports in general, Minty sports, or most baseball games are boring to watch because they don't play the game the way they used to. Yankees are not boring when they're good. They're pretty boring when they're bad, though. I can tell you that. It'll be a 3-2 payoff pitch. Judge swings and fouls it back. Count remains full at 3-2. Yeah, Michael Brantley would be nice. It'd be nice, Francis. It would be nice if we could win a damn game. It would be nice. Dominic, thank you for dropping that disclaimer, buddy. I always appreciate that, my good man. It'll be a 3-2 to Judge. DJ leads off first. Yankees show 3-1 bomb in the fifth. DJ stays, pitch. Judge looks at right down the middle of play. Judge just looks at it, strikes out. He didn't even take a bat off his shoulders. Right down the middle of play. That's about the 4th time he's taken a fastball right down the middle of play. It's just above the knee, but it's right down the middle of the play. So 1 away here in the Yankees fifth, and then I'll bring up Aaron Hicks. It really is, Jack. His pitch selection is off indeed. Hicks takes it up and away, and the count's 1-0. So 1 out here in the Yankee fifth with DJ LeMahieu on at first. Hicks 1 out of 2 today, hitting a whopping 182. Hicks has been bald since he was like 24, so at least I got him beat. I still have more hair than Hicks. It'll be a 1-0. And Hicks tries to swing for the fences and fouls it straight back. It counts 1-1. He is asked Nicolo. Yes, indeed. Rage video. I'm not doing a rage video. I do a podcast on Saturdays, Buck Skull Gang. That's where the rage comes out. That's where it'll be. I have freaking trigger finger right here, so I know about the cramping because that thing is cramping on me right now. Stupid ring finger. I got trigger finger, my damn ring finger. It'll be a 1-1. The pitch bounced up there. Good stop by Mejia behind the plate, holding DJ at first. Count 2-1 to Hicks. Yeah, exactly, Jedi. Yeah, exactly. No rage video, Buck Skull Gang. I'm not going to be home tonight. I'm not going to make a video raging on the Yankees. Again, that's what my podcast on Saturday mornings is for, when I can talk about the Yankees that way. Watch Hicks go deeper. I would love to see it, Jared. I would love to see him go deep. I'm not counting on that. Caesar, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, my man. Throw it first, and LeMahieu's back. That's now about to throw his 100th pitch here as we play in the bottom of the 5th with 1 out. Now, you know that Kevin Cash is going to do everything that he can to get Glass now through this inning so he can qualify for the W, which is why the Yankees have to be patient, make him work. 2-1 to Hicks on the outside corner. That's a good pitch. Counts 2-2. But I say this all the time. That's a good pitch. It's on the outside part of the plate. But that is a perfect time. It's not like it was right in the corner. They're shifting on you, take the ball to left field if you're Aaron Hicks on that pitch. They pitch you away, you hit it away. The 2-2 to Hicks. Home run in a silo. Pops it straight up down the first base line. And it drops! But they're going to get DJ at first or at second. Miscommunication between the catcher and the first baseman. Obviously, DJ can't do anything because he assumes the ball is going to be caught. So it's not like DJ LeMahieu did anything wrong there. I mean, he has to get back. And where he's going to break. And Hicks wasn't even running. He ran once he saw the ball dropped. But again, I mean, you can't fault either one of those guys on that one. So DJ's out at second. Hicks on the first. They'll bring up Giancarlo Stanton with 2 outs and 1 on the bottom of the 5th. Pitch. Stanton swings and misses wildly at a breaking ball in the outside corner. Stanton hitting a smoking 174. Hit a meaningless 2-run homer last night, so his numbers look better than they are. $300 million, $325 million for a guy hitting 174. He ain't even hitting my weight. Bounced up there. Counts 1-1. Fire Marcus Timms. I agree. Marcus Timms needs to get the hell out of Dodge. Marcus Timms is a disgrace. I don't know how the hell that they don't. I don't know how the hell they don't fire their hitting coach. 1-1, right down the middle again. Stanton Hicks, or Stanton Judge, just sitting and looking at fastballs right down the middle of the plate. Somebody really talking about if you're talking about $18 million DJ because he got thrown out at second, you don't know a damn thing about baseball, sir. DJ LeMahieu can't do anything there. 1-2. Stanton went around on a pitch 3 feet out of the zone. He strikes out. Tell me that they're booing the shit out of him because he deserves it. Yankees get no runs, no hits. They leave 1. We played 5. We'll go to the top of the 6th. 3-1 Tampa Bay. Not even so. Perfect example. Perfect example. Stanton swings in a pitch in the dirt, 2 feet off the plate, takes a fastball right down the middle of the plate. Right down the middle of the plate. And I see Timothy Hansen with his, Tell you something, buddy. I know who you root for. I have seen more world championships in my lifetime than you have seen and will see in your lifetime. So the fact that the Yankees stink right now, in April of 2021, care. Guarantee you my team's better than yours. Guarantee. Guaranteed. And it ain't close. It's not close. I could never see another World Series in my lifetime. It is what it is. I've seen them win 5. Seen them win 5. I've seen my team have the glory days. I've seen my team have a dynasty. So, probably a Mets fan. That's my guess. Rangers win. Nice. They held on to win. Sweet. Now, can we get a little damn help? Can somebody beat the damn Bruins for us, please? Johnny, tell me about it, man. It is the same old crap. It's the same team we've had for 3 years. That's why after the first game of the season, I said it's gonna be a long year. It was like, oh, this is one game. It's not one game, man. It's 3 years. It's 3 years of the same thing. This team ain't any different. It's the same lineup we've had for years. What did they do? Add Jay Bruce. That gonna help your team? You have Rugg Odor. Rugg Odor. They had Odor. That's supposed to help. Timms needs to be gone, guy. Absolutely. Timms, Boone, Cashman, gone. Stanton's stuck here. Nobody's taking Stanton. Too much money. Too many years. Judge they can let go if they want to, but they can't get rid of Stanton. Montgomery's back out there for the top of the 6th. He'll face the top of the order for the Rays, Yandy Diaz, Randy Rosarina, and Austin Meadows. Diaz is over 2. He's grounded out a couple of times. Rays lead 3-1, top of the 6th. Monty Deals in there for a strike count, 0-2. Monty has pitched pretty well today. Just the 2 mistakes, the solo homer by Francisco Mejia and the 2-run shot by Manuel Margot. Yankees trail 3-1. Oh, my God. Fingers killing me, man. I got that same kind of cramp that Glasnow's got going on. 0-2. Swung on, and right fielder Judge coming over making the catch. 1 away. Why bother being a Mets fan? Not going to the postseason for 10 years, a crappy lot. I don't know that he's a Mets fan. It's just a guess. Just a guess. Yeah, exactly, Rick. I traded away Starlin. I never understand the pitches upstairs. Counts 1-0. I'll never understand the Stanton trade. That was the least out of all 3 of the outfielders. That was the one I wanted the least. I wanted Christian Yelich. Yelich was a left-handed batter in Yankee Stadium. Yelich was a 300 hitter that could field and steal bases. Ball was bunted up in the air and caught by Higashioka. A nice play by Higgy. 2 away. So Rosarina, Rosarina he was struck out twice. He tried to beat the shift. Just didn't put a good bunt down, but I commend his effort. I'll bring up Boston Meadows with 2 outs, nobody on. But that's not how you bunt. Players don't know how to bunt. You don't jab at the ball when you try to bunt. You don't jab at it. You're supposed to try to catch the ball with the bat and deaden it into the ground. You don't jab at it. It's just a lost art. Ball is fouled away by Meadows. It counts 0-1. Players don't know how to bunt. They don't practice it. But you're supposed to catch the ball with the bat. You don't poke at it because you're going to pop it up in the air. I wish we got Yelich too, Scott. That was the guy I wanted. It made all the sense in the world. He was a 300 hitter. Now, nobody knew he had the power that he brought to Milwaukee because he wasn't a power hitter with the Marlins. Now, of course, that park is hard to hit home runs. Can you imagine Yelich in Yankee Stadium? The guy's a 5-tool player. That was the guy that I wanted the Yankees to go after. That would have made more sense than Stanton. We need a left-handed bat. The 0-1 to Meadows. Outside, 1-1. 2 outs, nobody on, top of the 6th. Rays 3, Yankees 1. Exactly, God. They don't do anything, man. Yeah, Nico, he's really good. He's really good. I just didn't. We had a Stanton. That pitches got in on his hands right in the kitchen. And shortstop Gleyber Torres makes the catch, and that will retire the side. A 1-2-3 inning for the Rays. We've played 5.5. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th with the score. The Rays 3 and the New York Yankees 1. Glasnow should not be in the game at this point, so the Yankees better take advantage of this now. All right. Hopefully the Yankees can get some runs here. It'd be nice. And probably did. He gets 50,000 in the bat. Not doing the Lakers today, guys. No, going out to dinner after this game was going out. That was planned way before. Like I said, my wife was going out to. It's a birthday thing, so doing that and then going out later. But even if I wasn't going to the dinner, I have to watch my 4-year-old. I can't stream the Lakers. Watch my 4-year-old. Be back for the Lakers and Jazz Monday night. No doubt about it. But this afternoon, that's just a tough. That's a tough spot. Saturday afternoon is tough for the Lakers. 4:30 is a bit. Why are they playing at 4:30? Play at 10 o'clock and I can do it. Play at 10 o'clock and I can stream. Why the hell they gotta play at 4:30? Who's vomit? Monty was bad? No, he wasn't. He made a mistake. He definitely wasn't bad. Montgomery was definitely not bad through 6. And like I said, Margot didn't even look like he had a good swing at it. The ball just kept carrying. I didn't think the ball was going out off Margot's bat. Montgomery was not bad today at all. Montgomery was actually very good. If the Yankees were up 6-3, you wouldn't be saying Montgomery was bad. There's not much you can do when your team don't hit. There's not much you can do when your team don't drive in runs unless they're hitting home runs. The only damn guy in this team that drives and runs is DJ LeMahieu without hitting the ball out of the park. The Yankees have 2 freaking hits in this game. Rays have 2 hits in this game. But the Yankees have base runners the whole time. Jeffrey Springs is going to come in here and pitch for the Rays. So Glass now out. Again, I think they were just trying to get him the W. He threw over 100 pitches. The fact that Glass now threw over 100 pitches in 5 innings and only gave up 1 run tells you exactly what kind of game the Yankees have had again. Exactly, Guy. Oh, yeah, Henry, they'd be terrible. They'd be terrible. Exactly, George. The bats are disgraceful. They're disgraceful. This is a disgraceful team. Their batting average as a team is 222 coming into the game. 222. For a team whose lineup is about $200 million, they hit 222. They're one of the worst hitting teams in the entire major leagues. And Boone just keeps saying, when we start banging. No, that's the problem. Stop trying to bang and just get on damn base. Take a damn single. Hit against the shift. Bunt. Do something. Get something started. Gleyber takes that in there for a strike. Counts 0-1. Torres, Gardner, and Kyle Higashioka, who replaced Gary Sanchez, took a foul ball off the hand. Here on the Yankee 6, they trail 3-1. Springs deals. Gleyber takes outside 1-1. Who needs to go? A lot of them need to go. 3-1 Tampa Bay, leading by 2. Bottom of the 6th. It'll be a 1-1. Gleyber swings and fouls a back count 1-2. The weather today, kind of like the Yankees. Gloomy, cold, dull, gray, miserable. Perfect weather day to describe the New York Yankees' start to the 2021 season. Stanton's terrible, Nick. Terrible. It'll be a 1-2. And Springs deals to Gleyber. Gleyber takes upstairs 2-2. Yeah, Stan's 2017 don't matter. He wasn't here in 2017. I wish we had some guys that hit like they did in 2017 here. Of course, that was Joe Girardi, our manager. Actually made the guys play. Didn't just coddle them and say, it's okay that you suck. 2-2. Gleyber swings and fouls him back. Swinging from his shoe tops again. Or swinging from his heels. 2-2. Hit off the end of the bat. You know that hurts when it's cold. Brett Gardner on deck. Brett Gardner had a very key at bat first inning with the bases loaded 2 outs. Worked the count, but then hit a weak ground ball the first. Judge and Hicks unable to come through in the second when the Yankees had tied it up and had runners at first and second with nobody, or with 1 out. Springs about to deal a 2-2 to Gleyber on the pitch. Gleyber swings and misses strike 3 right through a 93-mile-an-hour fastball, average fastball. Beat Gleyber easily. Another pathetic at bat by the New York Yankees. That'll bring up Brett Gardner. Yep, exactly, Guy. Just completely overswinging. I'm going to say Francisco Cervelli is one of those guys. I don't know. Whether true former Yankees that caught each of them. Cervelli was right. I got one of them right. Chris Stewart was the other one. I never got that. But I got one of them right. Cervelli was the guy. Was one of them. So here's Brett Gardner. As I said, at a key at bat in the first and didn't come through. When he takes it in there for a strike, the count is 0-1. Glaber just overswinging at everything. That's what the Yankees do. They overswing. They try to hit home runs every at bat. There is no change to their approach. No matter the score, no matter the inning, no matter the count, they don't change their approach. That's why they suck. Because of that reason, they don't try to do anything different. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and over again and expecting different results. You guys suck. You're hitting .218 as a team. You can't get out of your own damn way. Try something different. Try something different. Just pathetic. Get on base. Take the ball to the opposite field. Sad. It's been the same story for 3 freaking years in this team. It's just unbelievable. If they didn't have the Orioles and teams like that on their schedule, this team would be 20 games under 500. It'll be a 1-1. The Gardner swings and pulls it right into second base. Over the first 2 quick outs here in the Yankee sixth. I can't hear the crowd. I just hope the crowd boos after every at bat. I said that, Johnny T. I said that when I had this blood. I said all I need is the bottle of whiskey next to me, like Harry Doyle in Major League. I mentioned that earlier. That I need a bottle of Jack Daniels. Maybe I'll get one after this inning. Not that I'm going to drink it, but I'll just keep it next to me for whatever. 2 outs, nobody on in the bottom of the 6th. Yankees again, another pathetic showing today. About to be 5-9 unless they come back. Higashioka is in there for Sanchez. He takes it outside. The count's 1-0. Higgy up there with 2 outs, nobody on bottom of the 6th. Yankees had their opportunity in the first 2 innings, and again, did not come through. They have done nothing since. They've had 1 base runner since the 2nd inning as we play here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch. Good breaking ball over the inside corner at the knees to Higgy, and the count is 1-1. Higashioka is the main reason we beat Toronto this year. The 1-1. Swings and misses wildly at a pitch out of the zone. Count 1-2. I don't know what this team needs to do. I don't even know anymore, man. That's the thing. You know, people get out. It's early, Baddog. It's not early. It's not early. This is the same damn team we've had for 3 years. It's not early. This team, we know what this team is. They don't change their approach. They need a different hitting coach. Tim should be fired after this game. I swear to God, they need to get rid of him. Tim sucks. 1-2. Higgy pops it straight up. Shortstop over there. Adames underneath it makes the catch. That retires the side. Weak inning for the Yankees again. 1-2-3. We'll go to the top of the 7th. 3-1 Tampa Bay. And I'm going to take this opportunity to hit the head. I feel like vomiting, but I'm just going to go potty. So I'll be right back, guys and girls. Do me a favor. Please like, please subscribe if you have not. And I plan on doing a lot more Yankee stuff in the future, especially that podcast on Saturday mornings when we will really go off from the team when they deserve it. So please like, please subscribe. I will be right back. All righty, top of the 7th, 3-1 Tampa Bay. Here you go, Johnny. Hello, all you fans of the feather. Harry Doyle bringing you another edition of Yankee Baseball. By the end of the year, the Yankees are going to be making me drink this. For real. Ridiculous. Sam, the Yankees suck. Somebody said right before I went to the bathroom, they said, did they suck last year? They were 33-27 last year. They were 16-4 against the Orioles and the Red Sox, the two worst teams in baseball. They were 17-23 versus everybody else. So your answer, yeah, they weren't good last year. They got lucky to make the postseason because they beat up on the two worst teams in baseball. Couldn't beat anybody else, but they beat those two teams. So yeah, they weren't good last year either. Montgomery's done pretty much everything that he's had to do. He's given up 3 runs through 6 innings. A team like the Yankees should be able to score more than 3 runs and help their pitcher out, but they don't. It's Brousseau, Margot, and Mejia. 4, 5, and 6. This part of the order has given Montgomery the fits. That pitch is inside 2-0. Francisco Mejia hit a solo shot in the second for Tampa. Margot hit a 2-run homer in the fourth. Those are 3 runs for Tampa. DJ LeMahieu had an RBI single for the Yankees in the second. That is their lone run. Top of the 7th. Nobody out, nobody on. 2-0 pitch, low, 3-0. Nope, offense can't hit at all. Oh, exactly. Well, you know, he brought in a power hitting lefty. Right? He brought in Odor and he brought in Jay Bruce, 2 guys that strike out 1,000,000 times and hit for power. He brought in the same players that we all have. There's a reason those guys are on the scrap heap. 3-0 outside. Bad start for the Yankees in the 7th. They obviously can ill afford to give up any more runs. And a 4-pitch walk to Brousseau leading off the 7th by Montgomery. Yeah, John, it's all we can hope for, right? The Yankees are 3-8 in games in which Garrett Cole doesn't pitch. So it's a bad base. This is one of the worst Yankee teams I think I've seen. This is probably the worst Yankee team I think I've seen since the early 90s. This is a really bad ball club. The difference is the 3-1 the pitch is inside 1-0. 5 straight out of the zone for Montgomery. The difference is this Yankee team actually has some talent. The 1990 Yankees had no talent. And these are incredibly high-priced guys. But it is kind of like the late 90s or the early 90s Yankees where it's a bunch of over-the-hill guys whose best days are behind them. Jay Bruce, Odor, and again, scrap heap guys. Aaron Hicks is sucks. Stanton sucks. It's just pathetic. Pathetic. Our 2 guys hitting 3rd and 4th in this lineup are hitting in the freaking 160s. It's pathetic. It'll be a 1-0. And I don't even know what that throw is by Montgomery to first. I guess he's just trying to get the pitcher. If there's somebody warming up in the pen for the Yankees, trying to get him loose. You were born in 2003? Well, you missed a lot of good Yankee baseball. Sanchez injured again. Yeah, but that wasn't Sanchez's fault, man. I mean, Sanchez took a foul ball off his hand. That's just a freak accident. That's nothing Sanchez did. And that's the end of Montgomery. So Montgomery's going to come out of the game. He went 6+. He gave up 3 runs on 2 hits. And he is responsible for Mike Brousseau at first base. So pitching change here at the top of the 7th. Mike Conforto knows what it's like to hit 160. Michael Conforto could find his way to this team then. Michael Conforto. But the Mets are winning. So, no, I mean, the Mets are winning. Born in 2002. Yeah, you guys born in the 2000s. You guys born even in the early 90s missed a lot of really good Yankee baseball. In order to really enjoy that, you have to be in your 30s to have at least enjoyed that run in the 90s. That 94 to 2007 run. You would have to be born. You have to be like 35, 36 to I honestly appreciate that. I was born in the 70s, so I really got to appreciate that. But it took me a long time, and the Yankees did not win a title until I was 20 years old. I missed. When I was born, they won in 77 and 78, but I was obviously too young, and they made the World Series in 81. But by the time I started watching the Yankees, I had missed the great Yankee teams of the 70s. And it took a while for them to get it back. And once they did, I enjoyed the living hell out of it. So it's good. Yo, Hot Take Hockey, what's going on, my man? Always good to see my man grinding it out. My man's graduating on 4/19. And, of course, 420 crew, you know what to do. Smokers, you got him. 420, April 20th, mark it down. Baddog and Hot Take Hockey. Going to be streaming the Rangers and the Islanders on his channel. Go over there, subscribe to Hot Take Hockey. My man Dominic just dropped the link to his channel. We're trying to get him to 30K. So subscribe to Hot Take Hockey if you have not. Rangers do it again today, Johnny. They beat the Devils once again. It'd be nice if the Islanders could help us the hell out. Bruins don't freaking lose. Rangers won their 5th in a row, though. And 420 is going to be a good one. 1964. So you saw some good ones. White Lotus. You saw some good ones. So Esteban Loaizaga is going to come in here. Jonathan Loaizaga. Jonathan Loaizaga is going to come in here to pitch for the Yankees. I'm thinking of Esteban Loaizaga. That was another piece of crap that played for the Yankees. He sucked. I remember going to a game at the year that we got Loaizaga, and I remember he threw me and my buddies were at Monument Park, and I remember Loaizaga threw a ball to a kid in the stands, when they were warming up. And my buddy said, "That's the best pitch you've thrown all year, Esteban," and everybody laughed because it was true. Loaizaga deals a 1-1, and Small swinging a chop to third. O'Shell over to the second, on to first, double play. And if they got him, they got him by an eyelash. But that's just what the doctor ordered. Good turn by Glaber. At second. Or was that Odor? Something tell me to shift who covers second. No, that was Odor. 5:43. Yeah, man, he might be safe. Tampa Bay might replay this one. Oh, he's safe. He's safe by a mile. He's safe by a mile. Tampa Bay's going to review that. There's going to be one out, one on. He's safe. That's not close. How do you miss by that much? That's not even close. Margot beat that by a mile. That is embarrassing if you're the umpire. That isn't even close. That took him 2 seconds to overturn. That wasn't even close. That was terrible. That was a terrible job by the umpire. That wasn't even close. That ball was 3 feet away from DJ's glove when he hit the bag. I'm watching the damn thing on TV, and I thought he was safe. Then when I saw the replay, I'm like, my God, I'm not standing on first base. How do you miss that? They throw over to first, and Margot is back. So Margot's on a first with 1 out. That'll bring up Francisco Mejia. He also homered. He had the Rays on the board with his home run in the second inning. It's 3-1 Tampa Bay, top of the 7th inning. 1 on, 1 out, showing the umpire chomping his gum. Gum, 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 gum. Yeah, you suck. Wasn't even close. The runner goes. Throw by Higgy. Oh, and of course, Glaber can't catch the damn ball. That ball's right there by Higashioka. He put it right in the bag. And Glaber just lazy. Catch the ball. That's pure laziness. Put your freaking glove down and catch the ball. Margot is out if he catches the ball. Come on. Pitch fouled away by Mejia, 1-1. Should be 2 outs, nobody on. And and Higashioka did a great job. That ball bounced up there. He got it out there. He put it right on the bag. Right on the bag. All he has to do, all Gleyber has to do is catch the ball. And he's lazy. He just doesn't put his glove down. The fielding is really messing with Gleyber Torres, man. He's not hitting at all. He's not feeling it. It is in his head. He has swings that one off his shoe tops like Vlad and fouls it back. Count 1 and 2. That's just pathetic. That just sucks. That ball's right there. The ball is right there. That's exactly where you want to throw it when you're a catcher. He put the ball right on the bag, and Gleyber couldn't catch it. All you got to do is stick your glove out. 1-2. That's gone. Well, no, it's not. A judge almost misplayed it in right field. And the runner will advance to third. There's another one that fooled me off the bat. That ball is it's just dying in right field. I think that Kevin Cash thought that ball was gone. Here you go. The Tampa Bay Rays against the Yankees, 3-1. Their ERA is 3.16, 6.5 runs against the Yankees. Against everybody else, they're 3-7. They've scored half the runs against the rest of the league, and their ERA is twice as much. So there's 2 outs with a runner on at second. That should have been an error on Gleyber Torres. I don't know what the official scoring was. Nice stop by Higgy there to save a run. The count's 1-0 to Joey Wendell. Right, Sleeping Angels, because I'll tell you what, man, there's been a couple of fly balls that went to right field today that I thought were going off the bat. They just died out there. And then Margot's, I didn't even think he hit it well. And that ball just kept carrying to left center. It'll be a 1-0 to Wendell, runner at third, 2 outs pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to right field. Deep, Judge, back, track, wall. That one is going 5-1. And this one's done. I say it, I don't know how many times I've said this, streaming Yankee games. Jonathan Loaisiga is not a major league pitcher. I don't know why the Yankees continue to give this guy any innings. He sucks. He's terrible because he throws hard. That's analytics. He throws hard. That ball is straight as a string right down the middle of the freaking plate. Of course, one of the Yankees would have popped it up or struck out on it. But not guys like Joey Wendell. They hit it out of the park. It's now 5-1. This team is a freaking joke. This Yankee team ought to be embarrassed. It ought to be ashamed of itself. And the funny thing is they don't give a shit. They don't care. Well, I get paid a lot of money. I'll sit here and be a loser. They don't care. These players don't deserve to wear this uniform at all. They don't deserve to wear pinstripes. None of these guys are Yankees. Maybe DJ LeMahieu, maybe Brett Gardner. None of them are freaking Yankees. Catch the fucking ball, Gleyber, and you're out of the inning. But no, he lets the ball go by him. They got an extra damn out and they give him a home run. Just catch the freaking ball and you got the guy at second base. But no, that's too much to ask. This team is an absolute joke. For real. It's a joke. Freaking garbage. Fouled away 2-2 by Willie Adames. Just garbage. Utter trash. Five straight series losses to the Rays. One shy of the Yankees' all-time record. All-time! Aaron Boone should be gone. The next thing's smoking. This entire coaching staff, get him there, starting with Marcus Timms. Get him the hell out of here. Pitches upstairs 3-2 to Willie Adames. They ought to be embarrassed. This team has no heart, no life, no grit, no nothing. They're a joke. A bunch of prima donna soft babies that get overpaid. Pitch is fouled away 3-2. I'm so sick and tired of this garbage that this team puts on the field every frickin' day. And they don't care. They don't fix it. They don't try to do anything different. They do the same crap day in and day out. And Aaron Boone says that, well, once we start banging, catch the ball first. Can you at least do that? No, they can't catch the ball either. 3-2 swung and a miss, strike 3. But the Rays get 2 runs, and they extend it to a 5-1 lead going to the bottom of the 7th inning. I've so had it with this group of players. I've had it. I have absolutely had it, man. Outside of a guy like DJ LeMahieu, outside of a guy like Brett Gardner, there is not one likable, maybe Garrett Cole, there is not one likable guy in the Yankees. Not one. Not one. There's not one guy that just sit here and go, I like that guy. Nobody. There's not one likable guy in here. There's not one guy with any damn heart on this team. And that starts with our freaking lazy-ass flab of a manager, Aaron Boone. Because he don't care. I'm just sitting, my ears are wet. Aaron Boone. I ran into a ball in 2003 ALCS. You suck. Rolly, thanks so much, brother. I appreciate it. Really. This team sucks and crazy as people think the Yankees team is really good on freaking paper. On everyone off this team except for DJ and Gardner. I'm sick of this BS. No hustle, no heart. Exactly, Rolly. I appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated. It's such bad baseball. It's such bad baseball. It's just so pathetic. This team isn't losing by heartbreaking fashion or grinding out of bats, just losing. They just don't care. Chicago Giants fan on Twitter, thanks so much, man. Really appreciate this. Hire Paul O'Neill's manager, somebody with some fire and heart. That was the problem. Chicago fans, that was the problem. They got rid of Girardi. Girardi was a baseball guy, a hard-nosed manager, a guy that put his players in place. And the players didn't like that because they got their feelings hurt. I make $300 million, but don't tell me to hustle. I can't handle that. You can handle bringing the damn check to the bank every week, can't you? But you can't handle a little criticism by your manager. So bringing a muppet like Aaron Boone who'll sit there and coddle you and stroke your hair and say, it's okay, you're hitting 110, it's okay, don't worry about it, I'm here for you. This team pisses me off to no end. No end. This team was 33-27 last year. That ain't good. And again, they were 16-4 against Baltimore and Boston. They were 17-23 against everybody else. This team wasn't good last year either. The only reason they even made the damn playoffs was because baseball is now adding 7 wild cards. Baseball is going to become the hockey league and the national. They're going to let half the teams in the playoffs. It's just sad. This is a sad group of freaking pathetic ball players. 5-9, staring 5-9 in the face with a payroll of over $200 million. This isn't a small market team that can't afford to bring in big name players in here. They're paying Garrett Cole $314 million, and Garrett Cole's doing his job. But the rest of this team doesn't do anything. The manager and he don't help. He doesn't try to manufacture runs. Odor should have been bunting in the second inning with runners at second and third, with first and second, and nobody out. You should bunt. You're batting ninth. You're a career 210 hitter. Bunt the ball. Yeah, little guy. That's what it's all about. Hopefully, little guy, by the time you're old enough to know what's going on, they don't suck anymore. The pitch is sliced down a line foul. It's going to be Gio, Odor, and DJ here in the bottom of the 7th for the Yankees. Boone is a clown. Boone's garbage, Max. I can't stand Aaron Boone. I hate him. He's a dope. Freaking dopey. That's Aaron Boone's nickname, Dopey. I don't know if he's on Twitter or Instagram. I should hashtag him Dopey because that's what he is. Aaron Boone is Dopey. You guys ever watch Snow White? Everybody's seen Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. That's him. He's Dopey. He's Dopey. This team is sleepy. I can tell you that right now. All Gleyber Torres has to do is catch the ball, and the inning's over. 1-1. Check the swing, went around 1-2. Bottom of 7-3 home runs by Tampa. They're doing to the Yankees what the Yankees normally do to other people, or try to do to other people. What the Yankees do to bad teams, Tampa Bay is doing to us. Beating up on a bad team. Can't beat anybody else, so they can beat us. Pitch bounced up there 2-2. It is. Dopey Mopey Boom. Do I think Alex Core's a better manager? I think that Alexi Lafreniere would be a better manager for the Yankees. Asia, thanks so much. I really appreciate it, my lady. Brilly. She says, A-Rod's buying the Timberwolves. If he buys the Yankees, he would have his team playing small ball again, I guarantee it. The 2-2, swung and a miss, hanging changeup, Gio right through it. Another weak at bat for the Yankees, one away here in the 7th. I hope the fans are mercilessly booing the shit out of this team right now. I'll do it. Boo! Asia, I'll tell you what, that's who the Yankees should have hired as a manager, was Alex Rodriguez. Alex Rodriguez, you can say steroids, you can say no, whatever. I don't care. A-Rod worked his ass off, and A-Rod's a baseball guy. A-Rod's a baseball guy. A-Rod would have this team playing. No doubt. If A-Rod was the manager of the Yankees, A-Rod would have this team playing. A-Rod would have this team winning. Here's Odor. He's 2 for 19 with the Yankees. He fits right in. He did have a big hit against Tampa. This is the only win that we have. Or was that Toronto? Last week. We're 1-0. Outside 2-0. It's just so, this team is just so gutless. Just so gutless. Exactly, Wambag, exactly. A-Rod played hard. You can say whatever you want about the PEDs, whatever. 2-0. And Odor gets into one deep to right, and there you go. That one is gone. Bye, Felicia. Yankees make it 5-2. But there is the Yankees in a nutshell. A solo homer in the 7th when you're down 5-1. So there you go. There's all the analytical guys that'll come on here and go, oh, look at Odor's OPS. Look at how high his OPS is. Where the hell was that when you had runners at first and second and nobody out in the second inning? Where's the 3-run home? Yeah, that's right. I'm not even satisfied with a damn solo homer. That's right. Because that's all the Yankees do. That's all they do. That's the end of Jeffrey Springs, by the way. So the Rays are going to bring in another player, but another pitcher. But I'm just telling you, if the Yankees lose this game, right, which there's a good possibility that they do, I'm not going to come back on my next stream and talk about Odor's home run in the 7th inning, down 5-1. But even though they lost the game 10-5, I still can't get Giancarlo Stanton's good at bat, the one good at bat he's had all season, where he shortened up a swing and hit the ball to the right side of the infield where there was not a soul and drove in 2 runs with 2 outs. I remember bats like that. No. That's right. HJG, Wampag's good, man. Wampag's good. He's good. Wampag's good. Yeah, but the thing, as I said, NYG forever with the Yankees, it's not about, in New York, it's different. It's not about winning seasons. It's about the playoffs here. And it's not because of the Yankees. It's because they spend so much damn money. That's why. The Mets are looked at differently than the Yankees. The Mets, well, they did this year, but the Mets don't go out on spending sprees and try to bring the highest name free agents to the team every year. The Yankees do that. People expect a lot of the New York Yankees. Always. Always. Not HGH, it's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. So I'm just looking at Jeffrey Springs in the dugout. Your team's up 5-1 in the seventh. You give up a home run to Odor, and he's mad at himself. He's pissed off. He's pissed off in the dugout. You're up 5-2 in the bottom of seventh. He's mad that he gave up a home run. That's the type of energy that the Yankees need in their dugout. Jeffrey Springs is mad because he didn't get his job done. That's the type of energy that the Yankees need in their dugout. Here's the former Mets pitcher, Colin McHugh. At least I think he was a Met. Colin McHugh. So 1 out, 1 in here in the bottom of the seventh, 5-2 Tampa. Last time I did a game, there was a meaningless home run. DJ actually hit that home run, but it was meaningless. DJ's up there now. He takes it outside, 2-0. Looks like the catcher got crossed up there by McHugh. I don't know how the hell that happens with nobody on base. That's weird. You usually see that if there's a runner at second and they change the signs, but that was strange. DJ had an RBI single back in the second. These guys are more bold than I am. Feeling pretty good. 2-0. DJ takes it for a strike. Count 2-1. Tyler, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Brilly. He says, I like Voit and Urshela too. I don't know. Voigt's not there. Yeah, I can't say anything bad about Gio. Gio's been pretty good. 2-1. Fouled it back to DJ. It counts 2-2. LA Lou, thanks so much, man. I appreciate it. Brilly. He says, just got here. I see Gary Sanchez left the game. Is that good news? Just wondering. He took a foul ball off his hand when he was catching off his bare hand. He did stay in there for an at-bat and finish the inning, but then he went out. Probably going to have x-rays. I don't know if it's good or not. I don't like Gary, but I certainly wouldn't wish injury on him. The 2-2, DJ swings and lines it right back up the middle, base hit center field. But the analytics crowd will look down on DJ because that's just a single. It's not a home run. So you got to look down on him. He only got a meaningless. DJ got a meaningless single here, down by 3 runs in the seventh. Tick-tock chess hole. Really was dopey. Love you. Yeah, he is dopey. He is dopey, Chess. He sucks. Aaron Boone sucks, brother. Love you too, buddy. TikTok, my man, TikTok chess hole. Let's see if the Yankees can build a rally without a home run. DJ on at first, 1 in. Yankees trail 5-2. Judge tries to hit a 6-run homer, fouls it straight back. Oh, these guys overswing. This is the biggest problem. They overswing. Stop overswinging. Just put a normal swing on the ball. Don't overswing. I know maybe it sounds strange to say it. Swing faster, not harder. That's how you hit the ball out. Bat speed, not bat hardness. Judge takes him. Hanging breaking ball right down the center of the plate. He takes it for a strike. That is a cement mixing slider that just sits there belt high. And for the 3rd time today, Judge takes that pitch for a strike. I'm surprised he didn't swing it at. 1 and 2 as the pitch is outside. Rolly, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it, brother. Really. I've been saying it for years. The Yankees will win their 85-90 games versus average pitching, hitting home runs, but that doesn't win in the playoffs. It doesn't. Wouldn't be surprised. Judge sucks ass right here. Hopefully not, Rolly. But, how do you let that pitch go by? It'll be a 1-2 to Judge. He did just get a piece at 70 miles an hour there by McHugh when the count's 1-2. I always get these confused. Was McHugh a Met? Or was he an Astro? Was he both? Was there 2 McHughes? Was he 2? It'll be a 1-2 to Judge. What's my take on Cashman? Noam Fishburger. Cashman needs to go. Cashman's underachieved. With the payroll, with the bankroll the Yankees have, he's completely underachieved. One World Series in 20 years. 1-2. Swings and hits it in the air to deep right field. In the gap. It's going to get down and go off the wall. They bobble it. LeMahieu's going to round third. He's going to score. Ball's kicked around in the infield again. Judge doesn't go to third. He's in at second with a double. You hit the ball to the opposite gap. Look at what happens when you go to right center. Look what happens when you just put the bat in the ball. Look at that. What do you know? You don't pull off the ball, pitches outside. He just flips the bat out there, and it's good. That's all. Just a little flick. He's that strong. Opposite field gap. 5-3. God, that's all I ask for, man. I don't need home runs. Just give me that all day, please. That's all I ask for is that. They don't need home runs. Just build rallies like this. Pitcher's in trouble. Let's go. Just hit the ball. Opposite field. Up the middle. Think up the middle, opposite gap. That don't mean you're not going to pull it for a home run. Hit the damn ball where it's pitched. Put your bat on the ball. Stop thinking. Stop overswinging. Fundamental baseball. L.A. Lou, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. You the man. Brilly. L.A. Lou. He says, that's the thing about baseball. Would you rather have 4 singles or 1 home run? The answer is 4 singles. Give my team the ball that puts the ball in play more than over the fence. Said it on my podcast this morning, L.A. Lou. Give me a guy that hits 4 2-run singles over a guy that hits 4 solo homers any day of the week, my man. Here's Hicks. And he fouls it back. And the count is 0-1. The Yankees have a couple in here, and now Gleyber Torres' gaff at second base looks even bigger. 5-3, Tampa Bay. Bottom of 7, the Yankees with a little bit of a rally going. Odor started it with a solo homer. DJ single, Judge double. Judge on at second with 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Hicks at the plate. Again, Hicks, don't try and run. Single. Hit a single. Hit a single. Go the opposite way. Hit the ball on the left side of the infield. Pitches up and away. The count's 1-1. He came up in a big spot. He hit the ball right into the teeth of the shift. Hit the ball the other way. Oh, so he was sweet. So he was sweet Parvardi. He was a Met and an Astro. I thought he was. I thought he was pitched for both of those organizations. It'll be a 1-1 for McHugh to Hicks. Pitch. Outside, 2-1. Exactly, Trini. Just make contact, please. Hit the ball to the opposite field. You don't need home runs. You know? Keep them moving. Keep the line moving. Sometimes home runs are rally killers. Aaron Hicks needs to take the ball to left field here. There's nobody on that side of the infield. Hit the ball over there. Hit the ball over there. Pitch. He did try to go that way. He fouled the back, count 2-2. I mean, McHugh is missing his spots big time. Like he is leaving a lot of pitches up in the strike zone in this inning. I mean, 3 hard hit balls by Odor, DJ, and Aaron Judge. Judge on the second, 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Yankees trail 5-3. Come on, Hicks. One time. Let's go. Pitch. Frisbee slider underneath his hands. He swings and misses. He sucks. This guy absolutely sucks. How do you freaking hit this guy third? And you suck, Hicks. Every day. I'm a career 210 hitter. Let me bat him third. Let me bat him third. Why does that guy hit third? Especially hitting from the left side of the plate where he hasn't hit it all this year. That's Boone's problem. That is a Boone problem. Hicks should be in the bottom. Hicks should hit 9th. Switch hitter with speed, that's a 200 hitter. Should bat ninth. That's where he belongs in this lineup. Not third, not in the middle of it. The dude is trash. I can't stand. Aaron Hicks is right up there with Gary Sanchez for me. Right up there. Gary Sanchez, because Gary Sanchez is lazy. That's why. Gary Sanchez work hard. Gary Sanchez is ultra talented. We saw that. He don't work at it. That's what pisses me off about Sanchez. Hicks, he just sucks. And he's so damn arrogant and full of himself, and he's trash. So unclutch. Got paid because he beat the hell out of David Price a couple of years ago when he played for Boston. Because he hit 9 home runs against the Red Sox. They gave him a 7-year deal. Pathetic. The Yankees organization has so many of these young, talented outfielders like Clint Frazier, like Esteban Florial. They have all these guys down there, and yet they give Hicks a 7-year deal. A guy that's a career 230 hitter, you give him 7 years, $70 million? When you have all this young talent in the outfield, when your outfield is overloaded, and you give him the money. Makes sense to me, Brian Cashman. Sucks. So, yeah, pitching change being had here. There's another guy, by the way. You know, you're talking about gamers. You're talking about guys with heart. You're talking about, you know, guys that are gutty and gritty. And that man right there, CeCe's the bath. CeCe is one of the best teammates you're going to find. That guy took up for his players. That guy gutted everything out. That guy pitched his ass off. That guy gave you big game after big game after big game. Ryan Thompson's going to come in here to pitch. He's a right-hander, throws submarine. So it should be an easy out. Stan should strike out without a problem. Tampa Bay scored 2 runs here in the top of the 7th. The Yankees got 2 of them back. Stanton hitting a solid 170 this season. It's just outside of DJ LeMahieu, do you really, when anybody comes up for the Yankees, do you have any confidence that the guy's going to get a hit outside of DJ LeMahieu? The answer is no. Here's Stanton outside 1-0. L.A. Lou, thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it, brother. Really. Yankees quiz question. Who is the last Yankee to wear number 3? God, I wouldn't even be able to tell you. I know it's not Babe Ruth. That'd be too easy. That'd be too obvious. So I know it can't be Babe Ruth. 1-0 to Stanton. Swung on a miss. 75 right down the center of the plate. He swung right underneath. Stan needs to do exactly what Aaron Judge did. Hit the ball into the opposite field gap. Judge had such a good approach in that at bat. When you are struggling at the plate, that is when you need to think up the middle into right center field if you're a right-handed hitter. Stop pulling off of everything. Keep your hands back. The 1-1. Right down the middle of the plate again. Stanton just looks at it. Counts 1-2. He's going to strike out. Stan's lost in this at-bat. Who was it, Lou? It can't be Babe Ruth. That's too easy. Babe Ruth seems too easy. You bet $100 Stan gets out? Well, that's easy money. It'll be a 1-2 to Stanton. Pitch. Swings and misses way out of the strike zone. And he is out of strikes. And I hope the fans are giving it to him good. Yankees get 2 runs on 3 hits. They leave 1. We've played 7. We'll go to the top of the 8th. 5-3 Tampa. I'm probably not going to be able to finish this game either, man, because I'm going to have to go soon. I got maybe another half an hour, and I'm going to have to take a shower and get ready to go out. This game is taking a long time. This game is taking a long time. I mentioned it earlier. I actually don't mind the games taking a long time because that's baseball. But when you got to do something, man, you got to do something. So we'll see. I hate leaving the game early, but like I said, I have things to do today. So I was hoping this would be a quick game, and it's been 3 hours already. We're going to the top of the 8th. So the odds of me finishing this game, not good. That was bad. Stanton sucks. Stan sucks. Yeah, you can't trade Stan. He makes $325 million in his contract, man. Nobody's going to take on that money and that length. Ken, I agree. Ken Thale, I agree. I mentioned that on my podcast this morning. Anybody that's new to the channel, by the way, do me a favor, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring that bell. You know when I do Yankee games, I'm going to start doing a Yankee podcast every Saturday morning. We started this morning. So, like I said, there'll definitely be more Yankee stuff going on in this channel as the summer gets underway and everything else. So, hopefully, you guys will like it and subscribe. Make sure you ring the bell. Like I said, Ken, I mentioned it this morning that the Yankees were 33-27 last year. They were 16-4 against Boston and Baltimore. They were 17-23 versus everybody else. They're no good. They beat up on bad teams, and that is what they do. And it makes their numbers and their record better than it really is. LA Lou, thanks so much, man. Really appreciate it, brother. Thank you, my man. Really says Cliff Maps wore it till 1948 when they retired the number. Then Maps changed it to 6, which is Mantle's first number until he changed it to 7. That I did know. I did know that Mickey Mantle was number 6 because he tells a story about how he hated the number 6 and that he was going to quit baseball when it came up. He couldn't do anything right. His father said, okay, quit baseball, come back, work for the mines for me. And then Mantle went back. He left Oklahoma, went back to the Yankees, became number 7, and became the Nick. So that I did know about. I did not know about Maps or Mapes or however you would say it. Did not know about him wearing number 3. I just knew that it could be Babe Ruth. I would have never got that. There's a ground ball weakly up the first baseline. Nice play by the pitcher. The Weisiger gets over and retires. I think that's a Rosarina. So one away here in the Rays 7th, or 8th rather. One away in the Rays 8th. Stan. Showing Stan. I got stinks. I don't know what to say. He stinks. He stinks. Here's the pitch inside to Yandy Diaz. That's Brett Phillips made the odds. So Diaz up there with 1 out, nobody on here for the Rays. In the top of the 8th, they lead 5-3. I don't think numbers matter, to be honest, Henry. I don't think numbers matter, but I do think that confidence matters. Pitch is in there for a strike count, 1-1. They won, but yeah, the Knicks, first time in 7 years, they won 5 straight. The Knicks are gritty. The Yankees ought to take a look at the Knicks and play that hard every day. The Knicks ain't winning on talent. The Knicks are winning on effort. That's a fact. The 1-1. In there for a strike. Looked a little bit low. Count 1 and 2. It's like the Nets are like the Yankees, although the Nets are winning, but some of these teams are so good they don't give a damn. They just feel like, oh, we're going to get into the playoffs, and then we'll turn it on there. That's the Nets. The Knicks are fighting and clawing and scratching for everything that they get. The Knicks are going to be a tough out in the playoffs. I'm not saying the Knicks are going to win their first round. That pitch is low in the dirt, 2-2. But I'm telling you right now, the Knicks are going to be a tough out in the playoffs because the Knicks play defense. Whoever the Knicks play in the first round, it's going to be like the 92 Bulls series, where the Knicks may lose that first round, but they're going to scare the hell out of whoever they play in that first round of the playoffs. Pitch swung on and fouled back, counts 2-2. The Knicks play tomorrow at 1 o'clock against the Pelicans again, New York for life. They play tomorrow. Oh, God, the Knicks are way more exciting than the Yankees. Absolutely. The Knicks are one of the youngest teams in the NBA, have a ton of cap space. The Yankees are one of the oldest teams in Major League Baseball. There is no cap space, but they wouldn't have any if there was. That pitch just missed upstairs, and the count's full 3-2 to Diaz. Most 30-plus home run seasons all time. Dan Uggla, Odor, they're showing Rogers Hornsby, Alfonso Soriano, Chase Utley, Jeff Kent. There's one Hall of Famer on that list. It's Rogers Hornsby. And Rogers Hornsby played in the damn 20s and 30s. Pitch is sliced in past or through the shift for a base hit. Not through the shift, against the shift. So Diaz out with a 1-out single. Dan Uggla, that's what they talk about nowadays. 30-plus home run seasons for a second baseman. Odor ain't good. Dan Uggla wasn't freaking good. Jeff Kent's a borderline Hall of Fame. Give me Joe Morgan any day. Is Joe Morgan on that damn list? A second baseman? I will take Joe Morgan over any one of them damn players that they just showed at second base hitting 30 home runs in multiple seasons, maybe outside of Rogers Hornsby. Give me Joe Morgan. Give me Ryan Sandberg. Give me those second basemen. And I love Soriano, but give me Joe Morgan over any of those guys. I don't give a damn. Home runs are so overrated. You want to talk about an overrated stat in baseball? Home runs are freaking overrated. Rosarena's had a tough day. He's 0 for 2, 0 for 3, a couple strikeouts and a flyout. No one count. Diaz on at first. Loaizaga still in there for the Yankees. They trail 5-3. Pitch on the corner. The count's 0-2. Yeah, Sandberg was great. Sack flies are underrated. That's without a doubt. Josie McFly says it all the time. Sack flies underrated, and he's right. It'll be an 0-2 to a Rosarina. Should go out of the zone. He's reached today. Pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He didn't go out of the zone. He actually got a lot of the plate, but Rosarina has the hat trick. Rosarina, the one guy in the Rays that seems like he just swings for the fences every time. He had that big postseason last year. And he really does. I mean, he's just wide. I mean, he is wide open. He is open up so early, and his hands are gone, and that's it. Once that happens, you're done. You got no leverage. You get your hands way out in front like that. Your hips wide open. You got no leverage. You got no power once that happens. Small ball is underrated. I agree, typical gamer. There is no difference between a sacrifice fly and a solo home run. They're the same exact thing. A solo home run and a sacrifice fly are the same exact thing. There's just not a statistic on the back of your baseball card about sacrifice flies. And teams don't pay you on the merit of sacrifice flies. That's why this sport is changing the way it is. But it's a fact. A sac fly is equal to a solo home run. There's no difference. It's just not as exciting. Fouled straight back by Austin Meadows. Count 1-1. 5-3 Tampa Bay. Top of the 8th. Stolen bases, right. RBIs are way more important than home runs. It'll be a 1-1 to Meadows. Top of the 8th, Rays 5, Yanks 3. Loaizaga sets deals. Swung a foul back, 1-2. Sack flies and out. What is the difference between a sack fly and a solo home run? They accomplish the same thing. Sack flies and out. Big deal. Sack fly drives in the same amount of runs as a home run. There's nobody on base after a sack fly. There's nobody on base after a solo home run. There's no difference to me. Pitches upstairs. In the bottom of the 9th inning, you're tied at 3. Tell me the difference between a sack fly and a solo home run. In the bottom of the 9th inning, you're tied at 3. What's the difference? Tell me the difference between a sacrifice fly and a solo home run. Except for the fact that the guy gets to jog around the bases and waits for everybody at home plate. What's the difference? It'll be a 2-2. Low 3-2. That'll give Diaz a head start at first base. What's the difference? Tie game, bottom of the 9th, bottom of the 11th, bottom of the 12th. Sack fly, solo homer. What's the difference? There is no difference. There's no difference. They accomplish the same thing. It's a fact. It'll be a 3-2. Pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Loaizaga gets a bounce back inning. The Rays get no runs, 1 hit. They leave 1. Played 7.5. Go to the bottom of the 8th. This might be the last inning that I call because, again, man, I gotta get ready to get out of here. It's 5-3 Tampa Bay. Sucks that this game ended up being so damn long. Of course, that's because they did have a couple injuries. Glasnow had the cramp. That took a few minutes. Gary Sanchez took the foul ball off his hand. That took a few minutes, and that probably cost us 10 minutes there. Cynical, it's an out. That's the difference. There is no out on a walk-off sac fly or a walk-off solo home run. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. In a tie game in the bottom of the ninth, there is no difference between a solo home run and a sacrifice fly. None. None. The run comes in, you win the game. There is no difference. Do I think the Yankees are making the 500? Not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. LA Lou, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Really, really. No, the Lakers will be starting here in like 10 minutes. I'll be last, but the Lakers, I'll be doing the Lakers on Monday, but I'm going out. My wife's got a birthday dinner. Like I said, that's why I'm probably not even going to be able to finish this game. I'm not going to be able to finish this game. Because we're going out tonight. That 4:30 game is terrible for me. I thought that I could get this game done and have this completed, and I'm not even going to be able to do that. I'm gonna do this inning. We'll see how long this goes. But I have to get ready, man. I haven't even showered yet. So, Rolly, thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. Brilly, he says, Baddog, who in the league that would be a Paul O'Neill, Chuck Knobloch type player that would be good additions to this team? Man, I couldn't even tell you. To be honest with you, I'm trying to think. Off the top of my head, like I don't know where the Yankees could go. Like, I'm trying to think of some of these guys. Michael Brantley's always people mention Michael Brantley. Like, that's a good player that the Yankees should take a look at. A lot, Dodgers have a lot of those guys. It's hard to say, man. I haven't watched a lot. I haven't watched baseball the way I used to because of YouTube. So really, it's just the teams that I stream or that are my favorite teams. Here's Gleyber, his error, and I don't know if they called it an error, but his gaff at second base cost the Yankees 2 runs. If he would have just caught the damn ball, the Yankees would have been out of the inning. That home run wouldn't have happened. He takes it outside, 1-1. Ryan Thompson in there for the Rays. It'll be Gleyber Torres, Brett Gardner, and Higashioka here for the Yankees, 5, 6, and 7 in their half of the eighth. And Kevin Kiermaier is taking over in center field. Brett Phillips has moved to right. He is right field. And center field is Kiermaier. It'll be a 1-2 to Gleyber. That's right, Jedi. There's no doubt about it. 1-2. Gleyber fouls it straight back. Count remains 1-2. The Hafer Knobloch, number 1, the play against Cleveland in Game 2 of the 1998 ALCS, where he just pointed at the ball, watched it roll down the line when the Indians scored the winning run. That's a big reason. Couldn't throw the ball at first base. That's another reason. The reason I always hated Chuck Knobloch is because he came to the Yankees and all of a sudden he tried to become a home run hitter. Instead of the 330 hitter that stole 60 bases with Minnesota, he became a totally different player with the Yankees. That's why I didn't like him. And he wasn't clutch. I know he had a big home run in the 98 World Series. I get that, but he wasn't clutch for the most part. Gleyber swings and pops it up. Out in front. Fly ball left field. Margot there. 1 away here in the Yankees' eighth. That's what's happening, guy. I feel like Gleyber's thinking about his fielding when he's at the plate. Yeah, Lenny, Paul O'Neill was the man. Who has the best average on the Yankees? Coming into the game, it was Gardner. He was hitting 286. But I'm thinking after today, it's probably DJ LeMahieu. Gardner's up there right now. DJ's 2 for 3 today. Or 2 for 4. So I'm thinking that DJ probably has the high. Judge is also near there. I'm not sure after their hits what their average is. Gardner led the team coming into the game today, hitting 286. He's up there now with 1 out, nobody on. Takes it inside. Gardner's now at 250 after the 0 for 3 today. So he definitely does not have it. He had a big bat in the first inning. He grounded out with the bases loaded and 2 outs. He's up there now with nobody on. Bottom of the eighth, trailing by 2. The pitch. Upstairs, 2-0. Yeah, I see Lakers. Some guys not doing the Lakers today. I put it in my community notes. I'm not going to be home. I actually have to leave in like 10 minutes. So I'm not going to be home today. Saturday afternoon is a very tough spot. Why the Lakers are playing at 4:30 on a Saturday afternoon, 1:30 in Los Angeles, I have no idea. They should be playing at 10 o'clock or 8:30, something like that. Not 4:30. It's a stupid time. I will definitely be back on Monday. 2-0. Just missed inside, I guess. 3-0. Yankees got a break there. Definitely Lakers and Jazz on Monday. Nobody's playing for the Jazz. Lakers should win, but it'll be a boring game. I'm going to be honest. That'll be a really boring game anyway. If I'm going to miss a game, it should be that one. Nobody's playing for the Lakers. Nobody's playing for the Jazz. No Donovan Mitchell, no Rudy Gobert, and somebody else ain't in there either. Gardner taking all the way, 3-1, and Gardner should take all the way. You're down by 2 runs. Nobody's on base. You try to get on base, bring the tying run up to the plate. That's smart on 3-0. You don't swing 3-0 there. You take your pitch. And Gardner, knowing the professional he is, he may take another one. Pitch. He didn't. He fouled it straight back off the kid. But the catchers have taken a beating today. But the third one that's went off him, he is mask. That counts full 3-2. Conley's out too. Yeah. I mean, listen, there's no Anthony Davis. There's no LeBron James. I don't know if Drummond's playing today. I don't know if Markieff Morris is playing today. There's no Donovan Mitchell. There's no Rudy Gobert. There's nobody. There's nobody playing in that game. Literally, there's nobody playing in that game. There's Sol and Drummond to play. The Lakers should win that. Monday night, definitely. My babysitter's here. I hear her coming in right now. It'll be a 3-2 to Gardner. Swung on and blooped, and that will be caught. Actually, it wasn't blooped. He hit that ball better than I thought it was. Kiermaier goes over, makes the catch. So 2 away here in the Yankees 8. Williams, Martinez, Posada, O'Neill, Jeter, Brocious were all gamers. This Yankee team doesn't have the intangibles and plays like a home runner. But Lenny, you're exactly right. And you can even go with outside of Garrett Cole, you can even go with the pitching staff. The pitching staff had guys like David Cone. David Cone was a gamer. David Cone was a gamer. El Duque Hernandez was a gamer. Jeff Nelson, Mike Stanton. Those guys were gamers. You know, those guys gave you your best. You know, Mariano Rivera, need I say anything else? Greatest closer in the history of baseball. That pitch is in there for a strike to Higashioka. Count 0-1. Higashioka popped out to 6th. He came in for Gary Sanchez, who took a foul ball off his right hand while he was catching. He did finish out the inning, but then was replaced in the next inning by Higgy. It'll be an 0-1 to Higashioka. Thompson deals. Higashioka swings and grounds it up the first base line. Thompson has it. He'll step on the bag himself, and that will retire the side. Yankees go 1-2-3 in their half of the 8th inning. Go to the top of the 9th. 5-3. Tampa Bay. Watch the Yankees have a comeback because I have to go. Watch that happen. That's gonna happen. Clemens was a gamer. Wells was a gamer. Right. They were all gamers. Pettit. How the hell did I forget Pettit? Pettit was as much of a gamer as you got. I don't know how the hell I forgot Pettit. Pettit was an absolute gamer. These guys, Clemens, all these guys would have nothing. They wouldn't have their best stuff. They'd have bad stuff. They would still get you through 5 or 6 innings. They kept you, guys like Pettit, guys like Clemens, guys like Cone, guys like Wells. They kept you in every single game. And the Yankees bats kept you in every single game because they would grind out at bats. And they would win it at the end with clutch hits. This team doesn't know how to do that. Oh, Lenny, no doubt. I say it all the time as a Yankee fan, I got spoiled. And that's the thing. When you're a Yankee fan and you've lived through that era, you expect that type of performance. Not winning World Series, but you expect them to play that way. You expect them to get hits. They're making a ton of money. You expect them to do their job. They didn't hit all these home runs back then. Yeah, some of the guys did hit a ton of home runs. But they were a complete team. Scott Brocious batted 9th in 1998. The dude drove in 98 runs and hit 300 from the 9th spot. And then how good is Brocious in that World Series? How big is Brocious' hit in the 2001 World Series or Tino's? These guys always got big hits. Tino started off a little shaky in 96, but he really came around in 98, right? So how many of these Yankees had big at bats? Justin Wilson's going to come in a pitcher. But you know what? This sucks, guys. I hate to do this, man, but it is 4:15, and I got to go. I really want to finish this game, but I can't. Like I said, I'm going out tonight with my wife and family and friends. It's for her birthday, so I'm going to have to go. I gotta get ready to do this. I hate ending the stream in the ninth inning. I'm hoping like hell the Yankees can come back and win this game somehow, some way. They really need it. They really need a walk-off win, maybe a walk-off win gets the Yankees going, gets them some momentum, something. They need a spark. They didn't have it today, not through the 8 innings of baseball that I called. So hopefully the Yankees can come. I do want to say I appreciate each and every one of you guys and girls being here. Thank you for putting up with my rant. Watch me do a Yankee game. You're going to get a lot of those because I expect a lot out of this team. But I really do have to go, and I'm sorry that I got to cut it short. I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys and girls being here. Thank you so much. Lakers fans, I'll be back on Monday night for the Lakers, no doubt. Tomorrow, I don't know what's going on, guys. If I'm home tomorrow and nothing's planned, I'm going to try to do the game tomorrow, try to do the Yankee game tomorrow, at least try to make up for this. But I will, if nothing's going on, I will. I should be able to come back and do the Yankees game tomorrow if they play in the afternoon, which I think they do. Tomorrow night, I'll be talking Giants. So. Rolly, thanks so much. I appreciate it. Really, really, my man. He says, your wife is an Aries too. My wife's an Aries. Yes. I told you, we're brothers from another mother. We are. We're brothers from another mother. There's no doubt about that. But I really do appreciate you guys. I can never say enough. You guys and girls are the absolute best. So thank you. I really do appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Hopefully the Yankees come back and win. Sorry I got to end it soon, guys, but we got to do it. It's the Bad Diggity Dizzle, and I'm out. Peace.